its management staff or any advertisers. It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's news and views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
This is the Trump country. We live in the Southeast. We drink sweet tea. We don't drink socialist Kool-Aid.
Is cocaine a stronger up?
Yeah.
So you're way up with cocaine more than anything else you can think of.
Cocaine will turn you into a damn owl, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Barely know myself. Lines growing clearer. I think I need some help. I swear.
Joey Clark.
Welcome into the program. I'm your host, Joey Clark. Eddie Bader in the studio.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good, man.
You going to the beach or something, or are you just always at the beach with that shirt?
In my mind, I'm always at the beach.
You're always at the beach.
Yep.
That's probably a good place to be, I
try to be
suppose.
anyway, but most of the time, it's not. But I like to think I'm always at the beach.
Now, I'm glad your mom's doing all right.
Yeah, she did. Had surgery yesterday. All went well.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you listen, Mom. I'll come see you in a little while. All went well, though. It was great. Appreciate the prayers. Thoughts.
I have to admit, it's just how the way my mind works, and I apologize to God right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know your mom by her first name.
Sandra.
Right, but I didn't know that off the top of my head. So when I was praying yesterday, but then especially this morning when I went to Mass and was kneeling and praying in my head, and I'm like, and I went through the whole litany of folks I usually pray for, which includes you often, all my friends and family and all that stuff. And then I said Eddie's mom. And part of me is like, I meant it very heartfelt, like, because she just, she's going through a thing. But there's a thing of like, your mom, like, came into the back of my head. And I'm like, what in the world is wrong with me?
I thought it would be Eddie's mom and then the next line of the verse.
Got it going on.
Got it going on, right. Yeah, because that's where my mind goes. Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm genuinely hoping she's okay. Let her get well soon. Protect her.
It's great. I had a sister come down from South Carolina to see her, so it's great. And everything went well at the hospital. Hospitals make me nervous.
Which hospital?
Baptist.
East?
Out there across from the Alpha.
Oh,
Baptist.
South. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad it went well.
Yeah, it did.
I'm glad it went well.
Going to places like that, sitting in the waiting room, and it humbles you very quickly.
Oh, absolutely.
Not so much yesterday, but the last time we were there for the other surgery. The amount of people that have to show up by themselves.
Oh, yeah, man.
They've got nobody. And, And I don't know, man. I said this yesterday while I was there. When I do get older and don't have to work anymore for a living, I am going to volunteer at a hospital. Because there are too many.
Well, and there's a lot of places, man. Rehabs, assisted living. There are a lot of folks that need that support and that help and people looking out for them.
There was one lady in particular. She was probably in her early, maybe mid 60s.
Mm-hmm.
So they, my understanding of the way it works, you kind of get checked in and then they'll bring you a bag for you to put your clothes in and things like that. And so that's when I noticed she was kind of by herself. But then they bring you, I think it's a toilet kind of stand for the. She had to lug all that up to, and that just broke my heart.
Yeah, man.
And it's realism. It's a realism in a lot of people's life. That's just the first time it hit me like that.
Now, it's going to happen to, I think, a lot of people, a nasty wake-up call of, especially when body stops working.
Yeah.
Something can happen always. It will happen to all of us.
Yeah.
It'll start failing, and you don't have anybody. And there are a lot of folks like that. I'm real worried about the millennial generation in particular, my generation.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have a lot of folks. We don't have a lot of kids look out for us. I mean, we got some friends, but...
Well, a lot of times the kids move off, to another state. And just like with my family, we're all over the world.
Yeah.
But I don't know, that one kind of got me.
Yeah, well, and it's just the nature of it, man.
Yeah.
Like, I've kind of come to a weird peace about that sort of thing. That, like, stuff happens. Like the body fails.
Oh, it does.
Like
I'm
people
in the
get
middle of
sick.
it, man.
And you know, in some ways, it's like thank God for the trials as well as the good days.
Well, the other side of that is, and I don't know what happened to her, but in my heart of hearts, she's fine. She made it through,
Yeah.
and she's a champion because she did it by herself. You know,
Yeah.
but I still can't help but feel pity.
Yeah, well, you can't save them all, though, Eddie Bader. Can't save them all. Well, it's not your job to save. Only Jesus does.
Yeah,
But we forgot. Thank God for another beautiful day, because it is a beautiful day outside.
today. Absolutely
Actually
gorgeous.
beautiful.
I got to go see Pam and have coffee with her this morning. I haven't seen her in about 6 months, and great to see her, catch up on her travels.
So thank God for another beautiful day.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be a beautiful show.
She's very proud of your walk, by the way. She's wanted me to tell you hello, and she's very proud of it and absolutely loves you.
Does she agree that Montgomery needs a new mayor?
Every day, twice on Sundays, man.
Yeah. Now, we will have Andrew Szymanski on
Oh, yeah?
tomorrow, I believe,
Cool.
at 1 o'clock.
Cool.
I'll look
I
forward
watched
to that.
some of his things on Facebook here lately. He's been doing some, I think,
Yeah.
Facebook Lives and some messaging that way. I think that's a pretty good way to get your message out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I still want to talk to people in the city. I like to, you know, when I'm not thinking about Montgomery needs a new mayor,
Yeah.
I like to think the position's been vacated. Like we have no mayor. It makes things so much easier.
Easier to explain, easier to accept.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, well,
we
we
don't have a mayor, so.
All right, we don't have anything there. Like, so it's like, cool. Like, I mean, we're going to have more shootings on the boulevard and stuff. By the way, well, I'll talk to you off air.
Did you read? I'm sure you probably read what Thrasher put out.
Yeah, I read it yesterday at the beginning of the show.
But let me back up. Let me tell you how I started my day.
Mm.
I saw your article this morning.
Oh, yeah, the Amen, Ella Langley, Amen.
And I'll tell you what, Joey, you know, waking up in the morning and I'm stressed out usually from the get-go. I stopped what I was doing, drank my coffee, read your article, and grinned ear to ear for the next 5 minutes.
What, did you like the one little joke I snuck in there?
I loved everything about it.
Oh, thanks.
To me, and it's you and I, and you know, whatever, but for you to put yourself and make yourself vulnerable like that as a right, I get it, but I dig it. I absolutely just call me a little soft today or whatever, but that really made my day because it was humorous and it was something I was very familiar with and I could relate to with you on, and it was great.
I didn't write in cursive.
You didn't. You
No.
did not write it in
I
cursive
put
at all.
it simply today. No, and I genuinely feel and believe what I wrote, especially when I'm describing me. I ain't a country boy.
That's
Like,
the thing, though.
I kind of sound like it sometimes, but I really am not a country boy at heart. I just
reading
can't claim that.
It was as if you and I were sitting right here and you're just telling me, hey, Eddie, you know,
Right.
that's exactly how I took it.
Yeah, my favorite line I snuck in there is, and I don't like, and when somebody asks me to go camping, I think they're up
Yes.
to some funny business, especially in June. My favorite.
Yes.
I
I thought that, so I don't know if
Well,
it's
and there's
trending
some
or anything
articles.
like that, but it was a
I don't
damn
know.
good article.
Probably not.
I really enjoyed it.
For me to trend, I have to put Katie Britt's name in the title.
Katie
I
Britt,
don't have
is
my
she
own
so
steam.
captivating? Maybe you start with
She is, yeah, like, yes, that's an obvious
that.
answer.
You have, well, no, you have me and Troy debate it. Is she so captivating?
Oh, no.
Not so much.
Yeah,
Yes,
Carrico's
so
not a
much.
fan right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He'll come around.
It takes a while.
He'll come around. But, no, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I really wanted it, man. That was great.
And I am due for a lake trip.
Yeah,
But,
I'm ready when you are, bro.
Yeah, I just, I was being honest in the sense, like, I'm good. I really am good just relaxing at home. Like, there's something about, like, I don't want to, because I've done the lake trips. I've done the beach trips. I've done the deep sea fishing. I've done hanging out and on the lake in the pontoon boat. I've never done skiing. Never done that.
Snow skiing or water skiing?
Water skiing. Never done water skiing.
Come on, brother.
I've been tubing, though. I've been tubing. Like, I've done, like, especially as a kid, we did all sorts of stuff like that. And it's just like, even as a kid, I enjoyed it, but
You don't
So,
like
yeah.
finding that youth and fun and that adrenaline again? I mean, that's
not really, man.
like last night we went looking for the gator on the lake. We didn't find him, but we went looking for
I'm more in the camp of I'll sit on the porch and watch or on the boat and watch other people find that.
no
like
offense,
live
but
vicariously.
That's kind of perverse.
What are you talking about?
You're a watcher, not a participator. That's kind of perverse.
No, what are you saying? Like, go sit in the cuck chair
That's
over
what
there?
I'm trying not to say.
That's just gross.
Just try not to.
Get your mind out of the gutter. I was trying to make a wholesome point.
Get in the action. is
About
what
how
I'm
now
saying.
I used to think like all that childish, silly stuff's behind me. I'm a bitter old man at 35, And now I'm like, oh, look at that kid having fun. Like I'm in that age of like, okay, at least you can live vicariously.
Sure, but
When-
you're not saying, hey, I want to ride with that kid on that tube. I want to do that.
right. It's not like I said I want to go out there and watch.
Another thing, though, it's just as fun as taking them is driving it. Put you one of them kids back there that's been getting on your nerves for the last couple of hours, put them on the tube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Put
it's kind
them
of
on the
humbles them in quite a few minutes, and you're in control of that.
Mm-hmm.
You want them to have a smooth ride, or do you want them to fly 30 feet across the lake and swallow a gallon of water? That's up to you.
Now I was mentioning that I was going to write this, the kind of the topics about this to my cousin's husband.
Yeah.
Good dude, Lance. And I mentioned I'm not into mudding or hunting when I said hunting, he is huge into hunting. Like he loves it. It's a spiritual experience.
That's probably why he's in Alabama.
He's like, I'm going to make a bow hunter out of you.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I get it, man. Like, but he's great, and he is man's man,
Yeah.
and has a truck and has a dog. And like, he's like, I'm going to make it. He went on for 10 minutes about the magic of, wait in the morning sunrise and you see something. Then he's like, I think I've only killed like 4 animals. I've let a lot go. And I'm like, he takes it as almost, again,
that's how my dad
spiritual,
was.
very seriously. And I was like, okay, that's cool. Like, again, I'm not knocking it. I'm just being me. Like, everybody enjoy what you enjoy, but yeah, I'm good.
But you don't think, I
like sitting and talking. This is what I do I enjoy
get
just
it.
sitting and talking, and not often when we're not even, like right now, first 10, 15 minutes of the show, what are you talking about?
nothing.
Right.
But you can't tell me, you've never experienced something that you experienced as a child, put it away, then experienced it again as an adult and said, oh yeah, I remember how much I
Yeah,
loved this.
Nintendo coming out with a remastered Ocarina of Time. Yeah.
That's not where I was going, but at least
No.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, you put away childish things, and occasionally I've hit the nostalgia age.
Yeah.
The millennials have definitely hit the nostalgia.
It's funny because like go tubing, and you're slinging each other behind the boat and man, having a great time. The next day you realize, oh yes, I am over 40.
Yeah.
I am over 30.
See, I realized
my body
that.
hurts.
This is why I don't do stuff.
See, you're
like
smart enough just not to do
like
it.
the guy's still like playing basketball,
Yeah.
like shoot the J, and it's like that's how you tear your Achilles heel because you land wrong.
Yeah, we see that with Tom. Yes.
That's why you need a new meniscus. Like just you can't keep doing that stuff. And the same
don't
some
you
people
know,
do.
you
But
keep going till you can't rock the game no more. Then you're like, I gave it all I had. I left it on the field. Left it all on the
but when
field.
I gave up basketball in ninth grade, I gave up basketball.
Well, dude, Joey, you might not. I didn't have a choice either giving up basketball. Not just talent, but I could see your talent and height was going to be an issue. So, it's like me giving up ballerina.
No, that final year of JV, the whole game plan, because we had a lot of people got hurt, I was like, Joey, shoot the 3.
Are you throwing bricks?
No, I could actually hit
When
the
you
3.
hit them, yeah.
No, I never saw a shot I didn't want to take when I was a kid. I was pretty good. Then I went through the growth spurt and sucked. Like
Yeah,
I really lost
coordination
coordination and all
goes,
sorts of things. Then kind of got it back. I was never a killer like that Kobe Bryant, that Black Mamba,
Yeah.
like that killer instinct that you need to really be good at something like basketball. But I had a shot. Like there was one against I think Lyman Ward where I was just nailing out of the corner 3 after 3.
Were they
after
calling
3.
you the Great White Hype?
I don't know what they were calling me that. But of course, I remember the shots I missed. Where it was
That's
a
all you got to remember.
buzzer beater for Holtville, and I just bricked it.
You always remember the shots you miss.
Yeah, Holtville kept getting our goat, by the way, when we were over. I was at Montgomery Catholic in basketball and in football.
Okay. We're going to have some country boys going against some nerds. What do you think's going
No,
on?
we had it epic, and I was a sophomore, so I wasn't like in the game. I was on the last play though. They threw me in just as nose guard at a $140 to shoot the gap. I think we went into 2 or 3 like triple overtime against Holtville.
Really?
At Montgomery Catholic.
Oh, nice.
And it was a hell of a game.
Boy, them farmers were teasing y'all, wasn't you?
No, they
Making
just-
you feel like you had a chance.
Short little black dude who was a running back who was just agile.
Couldn't stop him?
He was great. Like he's a really good player. And but it was kind of a high scoring game, just back and forth. But they couldn't stop us either.
So neither one of you had defense.
Right. Yeah, pretty much.
Those are good games, though.
Mm-hmm.
You get the action going. A defensive battle, I know for some people like it. I hate it. It's the most boring thing ever.
Oh, but I definitely felt like we were the nerds, like the preppy nerds. Like we're going into Calera, we're going into Lynette.
You ever go into Crenshaw?
I don't think we played Crenshaw. Marbury.
Oh, yeah.
That was actually a game. That was the only game I played that was like 20 degrees outside. It was
Really?
really cold.
Wow.
And got a first and only time I think I've ever gotten a cold cramp. I was on kickoff
Oh, yeah?
coverage on the side. Thank God I was on the sideline,
Step
like
right
running
out.
the sideline. I made the tackle, and it's like my left leg just seized, and I was able
There's
to
nothing
roll
like that,
off.
man.
And then Coach Strick, who's like this 250, 40, 50 something year old guy, let me stretch it out. I'm like, no, I want you to stretch out.
Let me put my hands on that
Leave
boy.
me alone. Just give me a second.
Let me put my hands on that boy. Put some dirt on it.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Anyway. Yeah, no, and we always felt like, especially going in, more rural areas.
Did you feel underdogish?
No, we were good.
But I mean, going into these rural areas, were you pulling in going, we're gonna teach these poor folks a little something today?
No, it wasn't even that. But here's the thing, because we were not like the rich kids.
To anybody else you were?
No, we had definitely some well-off folks at Catholic, but we weren't the rich kids because, like I was about to say, we'd go play like more of the rural folks.
Yeah.
And then we would have to go up against MA or St. James.
Mhm.
And it was
You
like,
realize where y'all were at on the food chain?
I was like, oh man, we're poor. They got these boys taking peptides at 15.
Dude,
I didn't even know what peptides were.
We played Bellingraph football, Capitol Heights Junior High, I think 7th grade. They bricked our bus when we left. They literally bricked the bus. And it wasn't the team, it was the fans.
No, there was a summer thing where it was a 7-on-7 flag kind of, so no tackle, no linemen, but it was good workout for your backers, your secondary.
No pads on that, yeah.
And we went up against, it was great getting experience against, like, we played Lanier
Oh, yeah.
and we won. Or we almost won. I think, no, I don't know. We did very well. Like, everybody's like, what? How'd y'all do that? Well, it's because we were coached up pretty well.
Yeah.
Like, we understood schemes very well. Could make up for the lack of speed.
Well, but
and suddenness.
you got to have something. And you guys had a good coach.
But I remember, like, they did something wrong, and their coach at that time, this must have been 06, 07, made them, like, literally roll around in the parking lot. Like, somebody, I think, like, tried to steal something
That
or something
disciplined
like that. And he was, we were like, what?
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
No
Did y'all-
home training,
Did you
man.
go home and say thank your parents for putting y'all in private school?
I didn't need to thank him. I'll just be blunt. My dad and mom went and toured Danley where we would have been zoned, and they said, no,
No.
we'll pay for Catholic.
Yeah.
We get a discount because we are Catholic.
Oh, when Justin came here in junior high school, we lived in Titus at the time. I made decent money, but not private school money. But I was a product of these public schools. Many of them I went to. I was like, hey, no way I'm taking.
But it was weird. Like, to me, I always felt like us, Catholic and ACA, were kind of on the same level.
Little sister, they sent my sister.
Like, we felt like very, religious schools, but not the, say, upper crust, the richest of the
What was
rich.
the
Again,
ri-
you would have
what was
well-off
the-
people in those schools, but not in the same way you have it, say,
What was
at the Montgomery Academy.
St. James, the biggest, or Montgomery Academy?
Montgomery Academy is probably the most upper crust. St. James is very nice, though, and Trinity. Very nice.
Yeah, I forgot about Trinity.
Yeah, remember playing many games in that basketball gym over there. We didn't play them as much in football, but played a lot of basketball against them, and especially during the summer. Yeah, and it was interesting. Like, I look back and I'm like, oh, the culture, especially now that I'm out of my Catholic bubble in a lot of ways for 20 years and now getting back into it. Yeah, it's the socio-cultural, economic, like, class stratification, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's very real.
Was their gym AC'd?
Oh, yeah, man. I think ours finally got AC. You didn't have AC in your gym?
At the boys' club over in Chisholm, no, there was no such thing. I think in the director's office there was AC window unit probably, but that was it.
At the boys'
At the boys' club.
Yeah.
In Chisholm, yeah. Other side of the tracks.
Yeah. Oh, no, and now, like, Montgomery Catholic's a different place. In a good way.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the development and, like, donations, just, it's a different school.
Are most of the people
Yeah, in a
that
very good way.
are keeping that up and running like that, are they they went to the school themselves and graduated? Yeah, that's what I figured. So they want the tradition to keep
Yeah, he
going.
called in the other day. He's a county commissioner, Justin Costanza.
Oh, yeah, Costanza.
Yeah. and that whole family's right
Yeah.
in there. And yeah, no, it's a lot of folks who stayed and decided to give back. And,
like
and
that.
there is, for all the changes in like the buildings and facilities and stuff like that, the same heart and characters there for sure.
Good.
For sure. Anyway, welcome into the program.
Yeah.
Again, thank God for another beautiful
Day.
Hopefully it'll be a beautiful show. So far, it seems that way. And Montgomery needs a new mayor.
I got another Joey for mayor text, so just don't.
Oh
worry about
no, I don't want. Don't make me
I'm just-
mayor. And then I had Paravicini. I'm calling you out by name,
that. Yeah.
Liz Paravicini.
Yeah.
Said, "Oh, Joey, I read it in this voice. Let me look it up because I got to read it exactly what she wrote."
I want to hear it in your version of her voice.
Liz Paravicini. I don't, Liz, if you don't sound this way, I'm
No, I can tell you if you're
because
right.
I've met Liz. But,
Yeah.
Joey, go meet her.
Yes. It's,
She may be your happily ever after. And I laughed at that. I put a laugh emoji. I'm like, don't put that in my head
why not?
because that's ridiculous.
Is it though?
It is absurd. Plus, I'm old.
Dude, I saw a video of her the other day when she was out in the what's that place out there? East Chase. She was singing on the back of a flatbed truck.
Yeah.
Very young. Very young. And that was like 7-8 years ago. So she can't be that much.
No, I'm like 10 years older.
What's 10 years?
A lot of people think that is a big deal.
Well, okay. Is it strange because it's 10 years older and you're a man
That's
and she's
not
a woman?
that much to me. No, let's generalize this, not
Okay.
talk about one person.
Okay.
No, I think if I'm 37, I met somebody who's 27, I think that's pretty cool. I would say
What about if you met somebody 47, bro?
maybe, though that's different for
I
women.
know. But it's going that way. That's a trend that's running now.
You're preaching to the choir, brother. How long have we been singing, "Oh, there are women on this
That's
program"?
right.
All right.
Make good lovers. Yeah.
But I think that, like, I don't know, just number wise, cutoff is like 25. Like, you're getting
Anything-
too young.
Is it a matter of just nothing else to talk about? I mean, obviously the physical is there,
And
but it's just like a,
expectations, energy. Like, yeah. I need somebody who's
you need somebody
slightly,
at 67.
who's been slightly, like, a little bit of, like, beat up. Beat up.
That's most women I know. Women are
A little
just-
bitter.
Yeah, most
Not a
women are-
lot. You don't want a lot. You need to shut your mouth because
Yeah,
you start telling tales out of school. And
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot of them that way though, Joey. But
I'm just realizing I've been so cloistered. I'm an indoor cat so much that, like, when I go meet people, I'm like, oh, I'm so old now. And I've been hanging out with all you boomers
That's the
and
thing,
Gen
dude.
Xers my whole young life that I go meet other folks and I'm like, I'm the old one now.
another thing, I don't understand how you young people date. The dating pool is crap.
Yeah.
And on top of that, the amount of conversations you have before you go on a date, and I don't think I could handle that kind of world you guys are in with that. Because
Oh, and also, like,
if I'm talking to you by text, okay, and you're just some beautiful girl as far as I know,
Mhm.
how do I know you ain't got 10 other dudes? In
Right.
fact, you
Oh,
probably
right.
got 10, and I got
Right.
10 other girls.
right,
I do,
right.
I just see the disingenuous in that, and you know, I don't want to have to fight you for 10 other dudes. I want you to be interested in me, not you personally, Joey. No homo, but I'm just saying.
Mhm.
I want some. I don't want to have to. I don't want to be part of the interview process.
Right. Preaching to the choir, brother.
Yeah, but I think women feel the same way. But both parties seem to do it quite often.
No, I don't want to stay inside.
And text. So do these people. They text, and then when they meet each other, they're so disappointed.
Yeah, absolutely.
You ever been catfished, man?
No, not like successfully, but
Do an attempted catfish.
attempted catfish.
Okay.
No, I've told this before where it was on Tinder.
Oh, that's right.
and
Yeah, meet me at
and
this
I
warehouse.
kind of already suspected this is number one, too good to be true. Number two, like, this is just a weird conversation. So I was like, yeah, let's meet in, like, in a public spot, like bar, coffee shop, restaurant, whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, but no, come to this address. Now look it up. And it's an old warehouse in Wall. And I'm like, yeah, that
But the thing is,
ain't gonna end well.
it's worked before.
Eh,
You know, that's
like,
Yeah.
how lonely and, excuse me, randy do you have to be
well.
to go out to some abandoned warehouse and think I'm about to meet a woman.
People do it all the time.
Ooh.
I mean, they usually don't make it back, but they do it all the time. But I seen this thing last night at Facebook, I think. Publix down in Florida.
Mhm.
Like their Tuesdays and Thursday nights is like singles night because they have you can drink a beer and walk around there. They have the tables that sit down. It's their busiest night of the week, not for sales, just for people. Every one of them tables is booked up with people, and they're just single and mingling.
No, and I'm sure there's a whole different dynamic too, because Montgomery's so small and weird. But like, you say I lived in Nashville, having visited there fairly recently.
Yeah.
Like Nashville, I'm sure you could date like crazy and not feel weird because it's like you could have a bad date with somebody and there's thousands of other people you might meet.
Right.
Whereas here, it's like,
You'll run into them again.
yeah,
I hear that a lot from people your age. What am I going to do if this doesn't work out and I run into them again?
well, also you need to grow up. I'm learning that. I'm saying that to myself.
Like how?
Like if you ask somebody out and they say no, you just grow up. You're like, oh, okay, cool.
No, you don't. You go get some gravel and you throw it at them.
You're like, cool.
They
Like, I wish you well. Like, I wish you heaven. It's a good strategy. Like, I wish you well. Literally, I wish everybody heaven.
I do too, but there's nothing like I can handle rejection all day long, but from rejection from women for whatever reason crushes me like
That's
this.
your pride, baby.
I mean,
And
it doesn't
again,
have
I'm
to
really
be
talking about myself when I'm criticizing you, but that's
I mean,
your
just
pride.
anything. I could be trying to sell my house, and a woman crushes me. A dude, I'm like, blow him off. But a woman, it just crushes me. I don't know why. And I
Go
think
back
it is
to
a pride thing.
like being a brother, younger brother to like 6 sisters.
I don't know. I feel
I
like
suspect there's something going. Tell me about your child.
it was messed up.
I suspect there's something like that going.
I just got a thought of that the other day, but yeah.
Mhm.
But
What I
now-
would like you to do is imagine a home, like a house. You're a realtor.
Yes,
You're a real estate agent.
I do the real estate.
Okay, so what I want you to do is imagine you're showing yourself a home,
Mhm.
but it's a home of all your memories.
Ooh, that's a sad place to go.
And I want you to put each memory in each little room
It'll be a big house.
and try to organize it to where you find what the source of your weird rejection thing with
Oh,
ladies is.
I was hoping I could put it all in a big room and then we were going to burn it down together.
No, I'm not going to encourage that. That's a little sad. Anyway,
Yeah. So how do you deal with rejection, Joey?
I write songs.
Really?
Yeah, no, or yeah, you just do it and you power through.
You don't get in your own head?
Oh, I definitely do.
Okay.
But also just make friends with people then. Well, okay, cool. I'll just be your friend.
I need to try that.
I mean, not best friend, but like if
I'm
you
gonna
need
be
help
their-
with something, cool.
I'm
I'll
going to
help
be
you
their
out.
friend, then I know they're not that great of a person because they wouldn't go out with me. So
Oh, really? That's how you
they
judge
won
the worth
demotion.
of
They got one
people.
demotion.
Okay. Hey, this part of the program?
Yeah.
This could solve a lot of problems.
What's that?
Montgomery Men's Health.
Oh, definitely, Joey.
I think some of the problems with men,
I agree with you.
Low
1,000%.
testosterone.
Yep.
like they have no libido, and everybody always associates the libido straight to the sex stuff.
Right. But that's not
No,
necessarily the case.
it's more like a general word for life force.
Yeah. And the confidence.
Yeah.
The confidence boost that you get, man, is amazing.
Right. To where you can take that adventure.
Yeah.
You can go, into that dusty road and, fish in the moonlight
You
with that
can.
lady or something
Nothing
like that.
wrong with
Where
that.
before you're just like, I want to stay inside and play
Yeah.
video games, The Legend of Zelda. No, get some testosterone going in you. And what you're going to find is, number one, you'll have that energy. You'll
will.
have that confidence.
Yep.
Maybe you should be hitting the gym along with treatment from Montgomery Men's
That'll
Health.
probably
and
be coming.
you're just going to feel like a different person. In fact, you're going to feel like a man. And, if you're not a young man going through the low T problem, it could be it's naturally. You hit your 50s or 60s.
Yep.
You stop producing testosterone as much, and you're starting to get thicker around the middle. Your
Happens.
sleep patterns are all off. You just don't feel like you used to. So just check out Montgomery Men's Health, powered by Men's Pro. They've been serving the Montgomery and surrounding areas for years now. Great in-person care. They get the labs done quickly. And with urology-backed medicine, they can create a customized treatment plan just for you, depending on what exactly are your underlying problems. A lot of guys, especially guys say in their 50s, start feeling decades younger very quickly. 90+% of men respond to treatment, and most of them are saying, man, I wish I'd done this sooner.
Yep.
Yeah, so don't wait. Don't procrastinate. Get in touch with Montgomery Men's Health. Make an appointment today at 440-3663. That's 334-440-3663. 3663, or you can book online in under 30 seconds at MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com. That's Montgomery Men's Health, for every man in every season of life. Be sure to tell them that Joey and Eddie, those fellas on the radio, sent you. I used to just pout. Like, I get in my own head big time.
I got my own head. I didn't really pout, but a lot of self-doubt. I think that's kind of normal too, yeah.
Yeah, oh, definitely. A lot of, well, and all the stuff you already named, like, well, all the different other guys. Anyway.
What about the breakup? When you have the breakup, do you dwell?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What I do, you go to the music.
Oh, yeah.
You go to Roy Orbison's Crying album.
Oh, man, Joey.
The side A of that album.
I'm not crying. You're crying. Yeah.
Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender.
But do you put yourself on like
Love Hurts? He did, I think, the original version of that song. Like, it's so good.
But you give yourself a timer, like, I'm going to be sad from as of tomorrow. I'll no longer be sad about it.
No, what you do is you lean into that stuff as catharsis, and then you find something else fun to do. Now, I used to think the answer was strip club. Not the answer. I tried that once, and it just made it worse.
But you only tried
Just made me lonely.
try it once, though.
I did try it once.
Once, Joey.
I went to Atlanta.
If you give
We went to a nice spot.
Try something. You
I
gotta do it
felt
more than one time.
lonelier, I felt dirty, and I felt poorer. Much
Well, all three of
poorer.
those are actual true facts.
Yeah, I didn't feel good. And hungover. Like, I didn't feel good after the. Yeah. Anyway.
No, now I think about it, I don't know that many people that instantly after being in the strip club feel good about themselves.
The guy who does.
Yeah.
Watch out. Anyway, here's a new version of another hit song.
Yeah.
There goes my heart, skipping another beat. Caught up in a feeling I just can't defeat. There goes my mind, losing track of time. Stolen by a feeling that is just too sweet. There goes my dream, playing tricks on me. I swear she was right there by my side. Love at first sight haunts the lonely night, with hopes of one more look, just one more time. But she's in love with another guy, happens to me every time. She's in love with another guy, why'd she have to catch my eye? She's in love with another guy, guess I'll have to swallow my pride. 'Cause she's in love with another guy.
Carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
What's your biggest investment? More than likely, it's your home. So treat it that way when you hire a painting contractor. With PBS Painting, there are no gimmicks, no $99 specials. Just quality painting and someone who treats your home with the same respect that you do. At PBS Painting, we have been painting for years and look forward to many more years to come. With PBS Painting, the job gets prepped properly, whether it's cleaning, scraping, or priming. We always use quality products, which is a must for a quality paint job. So if you're looking for a painter that doesn't need upfront money and is on the job at all times, then please give me a call. Scott Bowers and PBS Painting, 294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
Trust is the number one reason why a patient chooses a healthcare provider. Adams Drugs has been your trusted healthcare provider since 1962 and has been voted the #1 pharmacy in the River region for many years. We strive each and every day to provide you the level of health care you have come to expect from Adams Drugs. The employees at Adams Drugs take pride in developing relationships with their patients, from making sure your prescriptions are filled correctly to getting to know you and your family's needs and following up on any questions you may have. Adams Drugs employees deliver top-notch service. We ask you to visit us at any of our locations in Montgomery, Prattville, Wetumpka, Millbrook, and Pine Level Marbury and give us a chance to earn your business. You can find us at adamsdrugs.net for the location that is nearest to you. Adams Drugs is your local, independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
We get this question all the time.
Do you handle that?
Buying or selling a home?
Yes.
Commercial?
Yes.
Land or investments?
Absolutely. Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. One team.
Every real estate move. 334-322-0662.
With the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Rich Thomason. Wall Street opened lower this morning with tech shares especially hard hit. A slump in SpaceX stock prompted the tech sell-off. SpaceX trades on the NASDAQ, which has suffered heavy losses for days, as investors also grow anxious over massive spending by artificial intelligence companies. A likely interest rate hike by the Fed later this year is also weighing on the equities markets. Chip companies are among the biggest losers in the early going, with Micron and Intel both down more than 7%. Qualcomm fell 6.3%. Data storage companies were also down big time. Oil prices and bond yields held steady overnight. Economists are predicting that a measure of inflation for U.S. consumers, due out Thursday from the government, rose to 4.1% in May, up from 3%.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Truckers, listen up. A $2,500 sign-on bonus only at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Work for a company that puts God and family first. 855-777-9785. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
Rich Thomas Weather. Well, hi, everybody. Look for a mostly sunny day today with a high temperature in the upper 80s. A little breezy with northwest winds gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Best chance of rain today would be closer to the coast. Mostly clear tonight, low 66. Tomorrow, upper 80s again with a good bit of sunshine and really widely scattered storms at best on Wednesday and Thursday. The rain chance is very small. We'll be near 90 on Thursday and Friday and probably lower 90s over the upcoming weekend. I've got us around 93 by Sunday. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
All the headlines the mainstream media won't touch. Your News Talk station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Joey Clark, and we got a few calls rolling in here. Let's go to John from Wetumpka. Hey, John, how you doing?
Hey, good afternoon. I just wanted to weigh in on your topic of relationships when you're single and you're older in life.
Yes.
And I can tell you one way, and it may be something that is needed. If you want to repel a woman, tell her you're a teacher.
Wow. This is from your own experience?
Oh, yeah. if there's a lady that it's just not working and you know it,
yeah,
and it can be, she's even coming on to you. You say, yeah, I'm a teacher. And that conversation and that relationship will be over with in a hurry.
Wait, they don't ask, what subject do you teach?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't care. It doesn't matter.
I see. What about other teachers? What about other teachers? I mean, if you put other teachers in the dating pool, other teachers don't even date teachers?
They don't want another teacher. They don't want one either. They know what we make.
Yeah, but you guys get 4 months vacation a year.
Yeah, well, all that is to a woman is another time to find a job to supplement your lower income.
So don't say you're a teacher.
Yeah, I was single for 10 years, and it doesn't work.
I see.
I mean, if you tell them you're a teacher, and I'm married now, and finally found one that didn't care.
Nice.
Finally. So it's just a matter of going through enough folks to like saying, I'm a teacher. The one goes, oh, no, I still like you.
Run the numbers.
Yeah, when you tell them you're a teacher, they look like they smell something bad.
No, the looks I get when I say what I do for a living are quite
that's
something.
I don't imagine a talk show host is the greatest profession that you would come across either, but
No,
You would think
No.
so, but no.
not in this day.
no.
Maybe in the 70s, back when Greg Budel's
Oh,
dating
yeah.
Playmates in
Yes.
Miami.
Yeah, but I mean, if you sit and think about it, they're actually looking for a profession more than a man.
Well, that's the wrong woman then. If that's how they're thinking about
It
it,
is.
it's the wrong way.
Is it the wrong woman, even
No, I
man,
don't
that's
blame
looking
them.
for security
They're looking
as
for
well?
yes, they're looking for security.
Okay.
I think sometimes it's also a little bit of a
Right.
status thing.
I'm
But
sure
it's-
that's the case.
and that's fine. Everybody can have their own preference.
Some people like women, that don't have anything, and some people like very strong women.
Mhm.
I like a strong woman.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Well,
you
if you
do.
need to, if that
guess.
doesn't run them off, and if you want to see if they're serious or not, then tell them you're a preacher. So go ahead, go ahead and do that.
Wait, and
See
does
what
that
happens.
also cut the other way? Like if they're really way too excited about you being a preacher, you also need to be like, okay, no.
Yeah, I would think
No,
so.
I never thought about that. That's a good
yeah.
point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. It's just there was a lady one time I was dancing with, and she was a single lady and everything, and she asked me why there were so many people taking pictures of us, and she said, "Why are they doing that?" I said, "Well, I'm a preacher, and they've never seen me dance with anybody."
That's right. Are you Southern Baptist?
No, no, I'm Church of Christ, but
There you go.
they've
Then
never
you-
seen anything like that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that when you get out there and you're in the single market, it's a tough environment.
I see.
Really is.
So
tough. But I'm glad it worked out for you, maybe
Yeah.
it'll.
Just
it
just
did.
hope
It
for
worked
everybody.
out well.
There you
I'm
go.
learning
It
just to thank God for each day, and we'll see what happens.
Absolutely. Keep looking at it that way. Take
There you
care,
go.
guys.
Thank you, John.
Good call. 272-9228. We got to hit another break, but
All right.
first,
Yeah.
we need to wish somebody a happy birthday.
Oh, is that right?
Did you see whose birthday it is?
Yes, I did.
Leslie Ryder.
Miss Ryder. That's right.
At Dillon Rings. Happy birthday, Leslie. So, folks, get by there, buy some jewelry, get some custom-made jewelry, get the jewelry you got all fixed up, shining, shimmering like it's new again,
Tell her we said
repair.
happy birthday.
They can help with watch and stuff. But what we really want you to do today is get in touch with Dillon Rings and tell Leslie Ryder happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's great.
And let's, without going into all the details,
Yeah.
Leslie had a hell of a year.
Yes, she did.
And I don't mean a hell of it in like a great way. She went through a lot of stuff this past year. And you know what? She's coming out on the other side of it. She looks great. She's doing well.
Yeah.
And so we love you, Leslie, and I hope you have a great, big, happy birthday.
I know she's going to.
And folks, y'all get by Dillon Rings just to say happy birthday, Leslie, and then, shop at the inventory there.
Yep.
It's a great selection. 119 Brown Springs Road here in Montgomery, just off of Atlanta Highway. And be sure to tell them that Joey and Eddie, those fellas on the radio, sent you.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings 6 till 9 and afternoons 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
2026 marks 60 years that hope has had a home in Alabama. At the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches, children who've lost everything through no fault of their own have found something priceless. A safe place to live, a loving Christian family, and the chance to simply be kids again. Here, boys and girls grow up surrounded by care, guidance, and faith, learning right from wrong, learning responsibility, learning they are valued and that their lives have purpose. As the Alabama Sheriffs have believed for 6 decades, it's easier to build boys and girls than to repair men and women. These former ranchers are now teachers, parents, business owners, and leaders, living proof that love, structure, and faith can change a life forever. As the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches celebrate 60 years of serving Alabama's children, you can help ensure the next child has the same chance. Learn how you can make a difference at alabamasheriffsyouthranches.org. 60 years of building lives, and we're just getting started.
Pizza Perfect's amazing buffet just got more amazing. To help our customers during these tough economic times, in June, Pizza Perfect has reduced the price of our buffet to just $10. That's pizza, as well as spaghetti, breadsticks, salad, dessert, and drink, everything, only $10. Pizza Perfect Buffet, available Monday through Saturday for lunch, and for dinner Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Pick up or delivery. Also in June, get $5 off any large pizza at Pizza Perfect in Eastbrook, where the buffet is only $10 all month long.
We get Montgomery talking 24 hours a day. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
What do you mean used to?
Anyway,
let's go to David. Hey, David, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's funny you're talking about this subject because Sunday night, a longtime friend of mine, he grew up in Montgomery, he's in IT, moved to San Antonio about 16 years ago, and he was married for a short time, for about less than a year, and unfortunately he got married. His wife passed away from cancer within like 8 months of getting married. And but he didn't get married till he was like 52, and he's always had this thing of he thinks that he actually deserves younger, attractive women. And it's kind of funny because his wife, when they got married, she was 15 years younger than him, and she had never been married either.
Yeah.
So anyway, he calls me Sunday afternoon about 5 o'clock, says, well, I'm getting ready to go on a first date. You know, a gal I met online out here in San Antonio. I said, oh, really? I said, tell me about her. Well, she's 33 years old, and I'm sitting there going like, I'm sitting there just shaking my head. I'm like, and what else can you tell me about her? Well, not much. You know, she's 33.
33,
you know,
yep.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, okay, I said, you call me Monday and let me know how this was. And, you know, sure enough, him being 67, you know, no kid,
That
nothing.
is quite
and
a
of course,
gap.
and of course, she's got 2 kids, which she forgot to mention in her profile, you know, online profile and all. And, of course, that was a game stopper with him immediately after he'd spent almost $300 at this restaurant on a first date with her. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, and you expected it to end how?
Right. Right.
So, but you know, I would hate to be out dating in this day and age in any way, shape, or form, especially as an older person.
Yep.
Yeah, I see the dating pool, and I know so many single people, and they're right. Dating around here is, for one thing, it's just limited because of the people.
Oh, yeah.
But also, honestly, man, it's so small town. I'd be worried about I'm dating this guy, and then, you know, you move on. Well, you've dated this guy. You've dated half the town before you know it.
Yeah, before you know it. So, I mean, I was divorced for 16 years before I remarried.
Wow.
And I lived in Montgomery.
How hard
I
was
mean,
it for you to get remarried because of that 16-year period? Did you?
Well,
were you pushed
it
back?
really wasn't. It really wasn't that difficult. But I just had it's like you're saying, I had nobody in Montgomery that I made a connection with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, and my wife was not from Montgomery. What a shocker! And especially in Montgomery, it is horrible to try and date, especially, if you're middle-aged. I mean, I was in my, I got divorced when I was 31, and so I didn't remarry till I was 47.
Ooh, wow.
And, it was just, and I had 2 kids, and they're great kids, turned into fantastic adults.
Wonderful.
And, but I mean, Montgomery is just an entity unto itself.
Very much
and,
so.
I mean, it's different than any other place I've ever lived as far as, any kind of social life or anything like that.
Oh, it's good that I'm not insane then.
It's
not
you. I used to think it was you, but it is not you.
Yeah. I grew up in the Chicago area. I've lived in major cities all over the U.S., and I can honestly tell you that Montgomery is the most difficult place to live and try and date in that I've ever experienced.
Well, obviously, it ain't hard to get laid because we got a syphilis problem. It's just finding the right person to marry.
Well, depends on what side of the city you want to be on, Eddie.
Yeah. Put that in your dating online profile.
Yeah. Or go put put your sticker on that sign when you're coming into the
Well, if you really want to succeed on like Tinder or whatever the new app is now, just say transvestites welcome. You'll get all sorts of things. All right.
I'll be back in the saddle as soon as these shots take it back.
No doubt.
So anyway, have a good one, guys.
Hey, thank you, David.
No, I've had a bunch of people tell me that.
It's
from their own experience,
yeah,
like David
it's
was
just,
saying.
I mean, I met my wife here. Well, she was from here, but it was unexpected. I was kind of giving up. It'd been a few years, but what about Birmingham? Single folks in
I think it's
Birmingham,
better.
different.
It's a lot better.
Volume people.
Yeah, more restaurant. I think Birmingham's
Man,
whooping
they've
us.
had 3 really big restaurants open up in Birmingham. My sister was telling me about them yesterday. 3. I think one of them is even a Michelin restaurant, Michelin 5-star, 1-star, whatever.
Oh yeah, Michelin star. Yeah.
Yes. But
nice.
Birmingham's back on the growth. And last I heard, and correct me if I'm wrong, people, but I heard that we are leading in the homicide race or numbers. We are even ahead of Birmingham this year.
That's not a good race to win.
I don't think it is either. Had an active weekend, Joey.
Anyway, on that incredibly tragic note, this part of the program brought to you by James Cole and Cole Plumbing. And they're at Cole Plumbing. If you got a plumbing issue,
they can fix you up, man. No problem.
Didn't they help out your mom that
They helped my mother out. In fact, my mother just assumed she was going to have to buy a new hot water heater.
Yeah.
They came right over and said, no, let me get this dust out of here. We cleaned this up, relight this thing. I think they replaced a burner. Boom. Probably saved her $2-3 grand.
Right?
Yep.
So, folks, if you're looking for folks that can actually solve a problem without having to just replace things straight up, like they're going to look to solve it for you on your terms, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
As Eddie just described. And it could be a big job like a massive water leak that you need to get fixed, or it could be you just want to upgrade to something a little nicer, new garbage disposal, maybe a tankless water heater system.
Ooh, now you're saving some money.
Or a new toilet, or whatever you need. They can help you out there at Cole Plumbing with any and all of your plumbing needs. Just save their number in case something comes up. 279-8919. That's 279-8919. And just remember, folks, when you have trouble with your bowl,
call on Cole, Joey.
We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. Big sell-off in big tech companies started in Asia today and spread to the U.S. That's been pulling stocks a little lower on Wall Street, and right now the high-tech NASDAQ is suffering the most. It's off by 360 points. A lot of investors fear that many of those high-tech stocks, especially the ones associated with AI, may be overinflated now and due for something of a collapse. The Dow Jones Industrial Average doing much better. It's up right now at this hour by 121 points. It's primary day in 4 states. Voters headed to the polls to elect their candidates in Utah, Maryland, New York, and South Carolina. And there's 2 Republicans running for governor in the state of South Carolina, an ironic situation in which President Trump couldn't decide who to endorse, so he endorsed both candidates. He says either way, the voters will come out ahead if they elect either of those Republicans. This is SRN News.
Just hearing the word IRS can make people break out in a cold sweat. No one wants to deal with the IRS, and now you don't have to. The good news is Legal Tax Defense has been successfully negotiating with the IRS for more than 15 years. It doesn't matter how much you owe, whether it's $5,000 or $5 million. You deserve the best in the business on your side, and that is Legal Tax Defense. Even if you're working with someone else and just want a second opinion, there is no cost or obligation to call. They can prevent levies, liens, wage garnishments, even file back tax returns. And the best news about Legal Tax Defense is they won't take your case unless they know they will reduce or eliminate your tax debt. Call Legal Tax Defense right now for a free, no-risk consultation. 800-292-7875. 800-292-7875. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain. 800-292-7875.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Alabama Wholesale Lumber. It's more than just great prices on lumber. From Trex decking to energy-efficient windows and Tamco shingles, Alabama Wholesale Lumber has it all.
Well, hi, everybody. Look for a mostly sunny day today with a high temperature in the upper 80s. A little breezy with northwest winds gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Best chance of rain today would be closer to the coast. Mostly clear tonight, low 66. Tomorrow, upper 80s again with a good bit of sunshine and really widely scattered storms at best on Wednesday and Thursday. The rain chance is very small. We'll be near 90 on Thursday and Friday and probably lower 90s over the upcoming weekend. I've got us around 93 by Sunday. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Big dreams for your home on a tight budget? AFE's $26.26 as you covered. Unlock your home's equity with just $26 in closing costs. No fees, no headaches. Visit your local ASE branch today. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 420259.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, here's today's top stories. The recently hired band director at Wetumpka High School has been arrested on child sex charges. 30-year-old Andrew Belk was arrested June 18th in Louisiana on charges of solicitation of a minor and indecent behavior with juveniles. Belk was approved as band director for Wetumpka High School on May 19th. Authorities have identified the body of a man who was found floating in a small lake in Millbrook last week. The body, now identified as 58-year-old Cusata resident Bruce Ziegler, was found June 17th floating in the water in the area of Lakeview Drive. No signs of foul play were found during a preliminary investigation. Baptist Medical Center South has been verified as a Level 1 trauma center, the highest trauma designation in the state. The designation reflects 24/7 access to trauma surgeons and specialized physicians equipped to treat the most critical injuries. Baptist South now becomes the only Level 1 trauma center in Central Alabama. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
Anyway, welcome back. We're going to get to that Wetumpka High School
Okay.
story.
I think it's a good story to talk about.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But first, let's do something that's happy. Big Summerfest event coming up in Pike Road, and we have Mayor Gordon Stone on the line.
Okay.
Mayor Stone, how you doing?
I'm doing great, guys. Thank you for this opportunity to talk about a great event.
So let's tell folks about Summerfest 2026 there in Pike Road.
Well, Thursday night, June 25th, right around the corner, we'll have Summerfest. It starts at 5:30. You're welcome to come out and join us off of Highway 231 on Trotman Road at our Agriculture, Recreation, Performing Arts Park. It is a tradition that we started right after we formed a town here, where we celebrate community, we celebrate America, and this year we'll celebrate the 250th birthday, and it's going to be a really special event. It's family-friendly. It's food, fireworks, fun games for kids, just a real wholesome environment. We've had many as 2,500 people there in the past, and we hope you'll join us. If you can hear this broadcast, then you're welcome to come and join us and be a part of this Town of Pike Road sponsored event.
And it's also free?
That's absolutely right. It's free, and it's fun. And we're kicking off our America 250 celebration. We're going to have a rolling billboard with a mural on it that celebrates America. And we want every person who can to sign that and make it a personal touch with America's birthday. You know, we're so blessed to live in a place where we can make decisions every day about our future. Pike Road's that kind of place. Alabama's that kind of state, and America's that kind of country. And we're going to celebrate that. We have a wonderful setting. We have a beautiful sunset behind you and the most spectacular fireworks show in front of you. And we hope everybody will join us. You know, we had 700 cars there last year, and we got them out of our parking area in 45 minutes with a great partnership we have with the Montgomery County Sheriff's Department.
Nice.
And so many volunteers, so many great people involved. Just come, be a part, enjoy, and celebrate. We like to say we kick off this patriotic period of Americana with the last Thursday in June every year, having Summerfest. Again, off of Trotman Road, gates open at 5:30. In the town of Pike Road, you can go to pikeroad.us, pikeroad.us, and get all the information if you can't remember it. But we'd love to have you join us. And, hey, you want to come broadcast from there? We'll take you there. We'll have you out there, too.
Well, I appreciate it, Mayor Stone. And I think we covered, though, I think I heard a rumor that Uncle Sam and Lady Liberty are going to be stopping by, too.
Always. Great photo ops. You've got, signs all over the place with beautiful, beautiful settings for photos, and you can win your favorite Instagram or Facebook photo contest. But really, the mural is spectacular too. It's been painted by some local artists in Pike Road, and that's something that we're real proud of, and going to be a fun way to celebrate all throughout July. 250th birthday. You know, I remember the 200th birthday, but a lot of people don't. And we want to make sure that this 250th birthday of America is something that's embedded in our memory. So come join us at Summerfest in Pike Road, 5:30, September 25th, Thursday. Weather's going to be beautiful. Bring your lounge chairs and bring your cooler, but it is family friendly, and we emphasize that it's a family friendly event.
So this Thursday, June 25th.
That's it. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, sir, and good. Best of luck with the event. I think it sounds like an awesome time. I think it'll be great.
Well, we hope everybody that's heard this will come and be a part of it. If you have any questions, send us an email at info@pikeroad.us. We'll answer them, or just come on and join us that night. Parking is right there next to it. It's easy, and again, it's free.
There you go.
There you go. Well, I appreciate it, Mr. Mayor.
See you later, guys. Have a great one.
You too, Gordon.
Gordon Stone, Mayor of Pike Road. Let's real quick go to 99.
Okay.
She's been patient. Hey, you're on there.
99, are you there?
Yeah, 99.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, fine. I don't get to talk to you too much, Joey. My husband's been very ill, and I don't get to listen to the radio. But I love your show. But I wanted to chime in with this gentleman that said the pickings in Montgomery are not so good, and about his friend in San Antonio. I want to talk to you from a woman's point of view.
Yes.
Now, I married my first husband out of college. He was 12 years older than me, worked great. He passed away. My second husband was 17 years older than me. He was 50, never been married, retired merchant marine, in excellent shape, and 17 years didn't make one bit of difference. He passed away. Now I finally have gotten my last husband right now, that we went to college together. We met each other at a college reunion, and we both moved back to Alabama. But from a woman's standpoint, you gentlemen that are 35, 45, even 55, due to modern medicine, exercise, nutrition, you're all in great shape. You're stabilized. You got your head on straight. I tell you, I taught high school, and I can tell you right now, I wouldn't touch any guy if I was a young girl that was in his 30s even. Because they're all so mixed up. But,
well, I'm 37. What's the...
Well, see, you're getting close to 40, which is a good age.
You're almost to maturity, Joey.
Yes, but my grandfather was 50 years old with a 35-year-old wife when my father was born in 1900. It was quite acceptable back then for 15, 20-year span difference for men. Well, especially back then, they had to prove themselves to the family, and they had to have some assets, to support the woman. But my husband and I have a friend who is in his 50s, just remarried, a 37-year-old woman. They've just had a beautiful baby. The women in their 30s and 40s are out there looking for you mature guys. The one in San Antonio, I can't believe anybody would spend $300 on a dinner. Golly, why did they put the Golden Corral? But hey, don't get desperate and try different organizations. Even Men's Club let women in there now. And high school reunions, college reunions, churches. I know there are good women out there in Montgomery. I have no idea where they are. I'm not looking for them.
Well, I appreciate the different perspective, and this call gives much more hope.
Yes.
Yes. Don't sell yourself short, mature guys, because I tell you, women are out there looking for you, and we're looking much better now as we mature than those 20-year-old teeny boppers,
This is very true.
Amen.
Okay. Hey, love your show. And
Thank you, 99er.
Thank you, 99er. That was a great call.
It was a great call.
Anyway, we'll be right back after this.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368. An equal housing lender.
We're talking with Dr. Clark McLemore at McLemore Dentistry. Implant Day coming up on Wednesday, July 29th.
This will be the third year that we've done Implant Day. It is a phenomenal opportunity for big savings and a lot of fun, actually. Most people don't associate the dentist office with being fun, but it is a fun day. We have a lot of giveaways. It's a great opportunity to come, talk, let us see what kind of solutions are available, and save a bunch of money.
Book your spot today. Call 277-9570 or visit drmclemordentistry.com.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
I thought those were good for me.
What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, Viome.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's news and views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Joey Clark. Eddie Bayer in the studio. Good having you back in here, big guy.
Enjoy being here, man. Good part of therapy.
And this one's local story.
Okay.
And I don't know what the problem is with so many places not being diligent, because there's another story we covered, like Jackson something, Jackson High School.
Yep.
Where they let some guy who was a registered sex offender be a volunteer and stuff around the
just
concession
didn't do
stand.
basic due diligence.
Well, here's another one. And this isn't just a volunteer.
Oh.
A recently hired band director at Wetumpka High School was arrested in Louisiana last week and charged with attempted child solicitation and indecent behavior with a minor. Andrew Belk, 30, was arrested Thursday in Lafayette.
Lafayette's what I call it, but I think it is
I
Lafayette.
think when we played Lafayette, it was Lafayette here in Alabama, but Lafayette Parish in Louisiana on one charge of computer-aided solicitation of a minor and one charge of indecent behavior with juveniles. The information about Belk's arrest first appeared on the Lafayette Parish Sheriff's Office website, but he is not currently listed. The alleged offense occurred on Thursday, according to the now-removed public arrest record. Belk reportedly posted a $50,000 bond on Friday and was released. Belk's mugshot matches the pictures posted by Wetumpka High School, advertising a meet and greet for Belk as the school's new band director on May the 27th. He looks slightly different, though, in the mugshot than from the flyer.
You're generally going to look a little bit.
His hair
more
isn't as
disheveled
coiffed
than the,
as well.
than the mugshot.
While the Elmore County Public School System did not identify Belk as the one arrested, it did acknowledge that an employee had been arrested and the nature of the accused crime was against children. The Elmore County Board of Education is aware of the arrest of a recently hired employee. This is an ongoing legal matter and personnel issue, so we are limited to in the details we can provide at this time. However, we want to assure families and our community members that student safety remains our highest priority. Our school system will pursue the termination of any employee who is charged with a crime against children. Thank you. The Louisiana State Legislative website lists the following definition for computer-aided solicitation of a minor, which I was kind of like, what is that exactly?
Okay.
They define it as computer-aided solicitation of a minor is committed when a person 17 years of age or older knowingly contacts or communicates, knowingly contacts or communicates through the use of electronic textual communications with a person who has not yet attained the age of 17, where there is an age difference of greater than 2 years, or a person reasonably believed to have not yet attained the age of 17 and reasonably believed to be at least 2 years younger, for the purpose of or with the intent to persuade, induce, entice, or coerce the person to engage or participate in sexual conduct or a crime of violence, or with the intent to engage or participate in sexual conduct in the presence of the person who has not yet attained the age of 17, or the person reasonably believed to have not yet attained the age of 17. So it could also be reasonably believed, knowingly and reasonably believed. The penalty for a first offense is 7 to 10 years in prison, so it's a pretty serious charge, with possible continued restrictions on the accused person's internet use.
I'm sorry, a knee-jerk reaction. You work with kids? This happened?
No.
See you later.
Hell no. And it makes you go, who hired this guy?
I believe that would be the district.
Was he have no history at all?
From what I read, now I didn't read it in the news. It was the Facebook stuff, Mamba stuff, but it took a parent to find this information out. Even though, I won't say to find it out. It took a parent to bring it to light.
Yes.
There were been concerns that perhaps it was known about and just pushed under the rug.
Well, school ain't going to tell on themselves.
You don't have to tell on yourself, but you can.
But you might want to, be forthright and get ahead of an awful thing.
Right.
Because it's a pretty awful thing.
And you're not going to get ahead now.
And this is the problem. It's a problem with schools. It's a problem with churches. It's a problem with anything like this. Of course, the perverts go try to work at places where kids are.
Yep.
Where they often have authority over children. And so it's, it's awful. It's an awful, awful thing. And we have to be incredibly diligent, because looking the other way or thinking about, what is this going to make the organization look like is not the right response.
No. But that's where they go.
Yeah.
It goes into protection mode, circle the wagons. And I don't think that's the best. And I get it from a business point of view. That's kind of a natural reaction. But in these kind of cases, you have to stand out and be the example. You have to be able to say, this is where we do, this is where we owned up, this is where we're not going to let this kind of thing happen again. All we ever hear is, it's a private legal matter. will let you know.
Right. It's
at
under
the last minute.
investigation and stuff. It's like, oh, how convenient
Yeah.
for you.
And I don't think that's not.
And we're going to investigate it until it gets out of the news cycle.
Which is about 3 days.
Just sucks, man.
Yeah, that kind of bothered me a little bit because I thought, again, in this time and place, we're in the 21st century. Generally, you can find out these things pretty quick.
So there's a new study, and I'm not shocked by it. But most people can't sit alone with their thoughts for 15 minutes. It's actually not that new. It was a 2014 study at the University of Virginia and Harvard. People sat in an empty room with one option, a button that gave them a painful electric shock. They had already said they would pay money to avoid that shock. 2/3 of the men pressed it anyway, rather than keep sitting quietly.
Yep.
One man pressed it 190 times.
Good
Whoa.
Lord.
What?
I don't think it's I can't be alone with my thoughts. You put a button in front of me, it's like, don't even say nothing about it. As soon as you leave the room, I mean, just a guy, I'm going to pick it up. What is this? What seems to be a button? I'm going to push it. Now, if you tell me not to, a guy again, what's going to happen? Well, you're going to
It
get a
sounds
little
like
shock.
they told him it's going to shock you.
How bad is it going to shock? Is a static
I'm
like you
good.
get off the trampoline, or are we going, a good 220 going through us?
Like a rosary can take 25 to 30 minutes. That's easy enough. Do it with my fingers.
I don't think it's I think it's the curiosity, the ADD. Don't tell me. When your parents told you not to do something, what was your natural reaction?
I'd do it.
Okay, well, not everybody's a nerd. Some people actually go.
No, in
okay.
fact, my aunt and uncle were in town for Father's Day.
Mhm.
Take my grandfather out,
Yeah.
and they were like, "No, Joey, you're always good. Your brother was kind of a brat, but even when you were a toddler, you were always sweet." I'm like, "Yeah, I think that's Joey. I'm
I think
sweet."
what happens? Somebody just knocked the crap out of you when you're young. You're like, I don't want. I learned my lessons right now. I'm not going to relearn these lessons.
Maybe.
You got smart with somebody and they backhanded you. You know what? I don't ever want to feel that again. I'm just going to be a good little Joey from now on out.
You're not far off. Not far off at all. But yeah, I don't know. For me, this would be like I do this on purpose in the morning and afternoon.
You take that, and that's great that you can take that meditative thought.
Now, for years, maybe I would have failed that test. Like sit in a room just quietly for like 15 minutes. Now it's easy. Just pray. Just meditate. Just think about stuff.
Not everybody's on that level.
Well, that is true. There's some folks out there, like you tell them to visualize anything, like something
Can't.
simple, visualize an apple.
I didn't realize that was a thing. That
Can't
people
do it.
no inner monologue. Some people have no inner monologue.
Yeah, no inner voice.
I just
Which
blows
is
me
crazy.
away.
Yeah, because you clearly got one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm wondering how many you got
Right.
actually at this point.
Yeah.
But it's nuts. But this guy, I found this. It was based on Brad Pitt in an interview, saying that after decades of fame, he's still a little embarrassed by the public side of being a movie star. And I kind of wrote about this with Ella Langley, like her newfound big fame, superstar status. It's got to be crazy, like that
elevation
sort
that
of
quick.
how nuts your mind could go if you are not centered in the right way. And so Brad Pitt talked about how he says, I go in, I work hard, and then I always need to disappear and step out.
Yep.
Like he says, I've always enjoyed solitude, not my loneliness, not those periods, but the solitude. And I really need it. And amen, brother. Like the solitude in particular.
Preach.
So essentially what these guys couldn't accomplish in that study, somebody like Pitt, and I think anybody who's very prayerful, like you're essentially building your life around the things those men were paying to escape. You work hard, then you disappear to refill, and you split apart two things people usually treat as the same thing, solitude and loneliness. That split is something psychologists have studied for decades. Loneliness is the ache of not having the connection you want, and you did not choose it. Solitude is time alone you did choose. Same empty room, opposite experience. The whole thing turns on the one word, the choice. Chosen time alone changes how you feel, and you can measure it. Researchers at Durham and Rochester found that about 15 minutes by yourself quiets your strong feelings, the good ones and the bad ones, and your body settles down. They call it the deactivation effect. It only happens when you're truly alone, not sitting next to someone, and mostly when being alone was your own idea. Forced isolation does the reverse. It raises stress and slides into boredom. The brain has a system built for this. In 2001, a neurologist named Marcus Raichlet or something like that found a set of regions that go quiet while you focus on a task and switch on the moment you stop. They handle your memories, your picture of the future, and the running story of who you are. He called it the default mode network. It barely runs while you're out among other people. So I need to refill, quote unquote, is more literal than it sounds. The part of the brain that rebuilds your sense of self mostly works when you step away.
Yeah.
Fascinating. And again, I think it's made a world difference for me. And I think there's more going on than just being alone and just brain activity.
Some of us really enjoy the solitude, but when you do too much of it, kind of labeled as selfish and things like that.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now, the extreme of that would be like, I saw a YouTube video where it was some religious order of monks, Catholic monks, maybe Carmelite, I can't remember exactly what type. And, but most of them, they're building their own facility and they do construction jobs, and then they do jobs like, I think they make coffee. They do a lot of stuff to pay for their endeavor.
Yeah.
So most of them are working. But then every day starts with quiet prayer and mass. And then like there's multiple like ordered times for prayer all throughout the day around work. But most of them, they eat together, sometimes silently, but like, you're around other people in that setting. But they said they were building one for a guy who wanted to be ultra cloistered, who was willing to be ultra cloistered, where it was like this beautiful cabin they built out in the middle, somewhere out west, like Wyoming or something, just completely. You want to talk about solitude and choosing your solitude. Like you literally go live at a cabin in the wilderness. You're essentially living off bread and water. You get some supplies dropped by every once in a while, but you don't interact with anybody other than that.
Sounds like heaven.
Yeah, there are times where I'm like, that doesn't sound too bad.
Sounds like heaven. Big reason I like scuba diving.
Yeah.
That's 45 minutes that, besides whoever I'm diving with, which is usually just somebody I know, don't worry about that.
So you want to become a monk now?
No, but there's this place in Alaska called the Alaska House. It's an octagon house way up in the mountains above Turnagain Arm. Only way in, one way out, helicopter, you got to drop off. But anyway, it's kind of I think probably an Airbnb now, but it was built by some local people. But you go there with the expectation of staying 2 or 3 days, and you are isolated. There's nothing, no power, no nothing. A lot of times the weather keeps you there longer. So even though you plan on 3 days, they make you carry 10 days worth of supplies. And so I've read a lot of stories of people that went there for inspiration and did writing. Some of the greatest things is like it'd be so quiet, but you hear avalanches all around you at night. And you don't know, and then you wake up in the morning, you're just thankful to be there. It just makes you feel small again. And for a lot of people, that's the reset button.
In a good way.
Yeah. And I would always want to go there. I think but honestly, I want to get stranded there. I want to go for 2 days and get stuck 10. Cause once you're stuck somewhere like that, it's not your fault. Nothing you can do.
Right.
Hey, yeah.
No, I just wanted to share this because there's a lot of science backing up this idea of like that alone time. And I know some people get charged up by being around other people. Like there is a difference in personality.
But some of us get burnt out.
Right.
Being around other people.
But, and especially if you're famous, and you have a high level of talent and like verbal IQ and creativity and all this stuff, you're very open. Yeah, you need to shut yourself off because a lot of that openness means a lot of bad stuff will get in if you just open yourself up to it.
Yep.
Like, don't cast pearls before swine sort of idea. As people will trample you.
Oh, yeah, all day long. It's people.
It's kind of like just look at X or any social media site for that matter. And like the amount of trampling is fairly unreal.
I don't get it, but yeah, you're right. I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm like, why are people so mean to each other online? Now, I guess I used to be a part of it, and I was never as bad as others, but there are times when I was bad.
I'm sure we've all piled on once or twice, but the only time I'm really mean is when I'm giving a friend of mine a hard time. We're just friends. But other than that, no.
He called you up. I'm like, yeah, he loves me.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's the love language. Some people get it, some don't.
This part of the program brought to you by Pest Pro Services, and they're at Pest Pro. Ashley and that great team are ready to help you out with any and all of your pest control needs.
Sure
Dadgum. They're great with basic pest control, but right now, if you're dealing with the mosquitoes, and you probably are,
yes,
Oh, get Pest Pro out there.
Well, this is what I'm going to do. Got a mother-in-law who got mosquitoes in her yard. She loves being in the backyard, but she doesn't want to spend the money. So we're going to buy her a gift card. We're going to do it for the rest of the year. And this is a great thing. She's not going to do it for herself, but I know she'll love this.
That's an awesome idea, Eddie Bader.
Who looks like the hero?
Yeah, maybe you got somebody in the family who's cheap.
I didn't want to say it, but you said it, Joey.
I'm not talking about your family. I'm saying family in general. Maybe you have somebody in your family who's cheap. Like they have the money for the nice thing, but they don't want to do the nice thing.
Exactly
because,
right. They won't
well,
do it
I'm
for
not
themselves.
cheap. I'm frugal.
Frugal, yes.
I pinch my pennies because I grew up in a certain way. You should have seen my granddad even back in the saved all sorts of coupons. We get money back, all the stuff.
Greenbacks,
but
baby.
if you got somebody like that where you're like, okay, help him out, you can do a gift card at Pest Pro. That's a great idea.
I think it's a great idea.
It's a fantastic.
I'll just take care of the service for it. It's a subscription service.
And it works, by the way.
It works great.
Like,
you don't see no bites on here.
No.
Just beautiful tan.
Did you say no skeeter bites on neater?
Or no skeeter bites on here. Just beautiful tan.
I think you said heater. No skeeter bites on heater.
Oh, Joey.
I don't know. You're making up words.
Yeah.
But y'all check out Pest Pro today. Of course, they can do a great package for basic pest control year round. Also, termite protection inspection they can do for you, including also wildlife control, like things like snakes and
chipmunks,
furry
man.
animals.
You get the squirrels in the attic. Nobody likes that.
Check them out today. That's Pest Pro Services. You can always learn more at ppsriverregion.com or just search Pest Pro Services on the Book of Faces or call them direct. 265-9990. That's 265-9990. And just remember, folks, when you need to know, when you need great pest control.
Yeah.
When you want to know, call a pro.
Call a pro, baby.
Sorry, got tongue tied there.
Yeah, you did.
I had some woman on my mind. We'll be right back.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
At Montgomery Men's Health, we saw a bunch of patients last month. Almost none came because of an ad. They came because something happened. A fight with a wife who finally said, "Get help." A breakup. A new relationship that made them aware of things they used to ignore. A photo a friend tagged them in. One guy said he just stared at himself in the mirror. And that was enough. If today's your day, call right now. 334-440-3663. I'm Dr. Smith, urologist and advisor to Montgomery Men's Health. Built on almost 15 years of treating men in Alabama, one patient at a time. Dedicated to ED, low T, and male performance. Here's what happens when you call. We book you this week. We'll get a lab in an hour. For ED, we walk you through your real options at the same visit. A plan before you leave. Don't let today turn into next year. Call now. 334-440-3663. That's 334-440-3663. MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
This is your roving reporter. Today I'm talking with a man from outer space.
What's up, Earthling?
I see you've landed your spacecraft over there in that field.
That's right, man.
My question is, why have you landed here on our planet?
I came to see David Ernest.
The asset preservationist?
Yeah, man. I wanted to see if he would take a look at my portfolio for me.
Well, before you make the trip over there, call him on his toll-free number, 833-596-7233.
And I understand those last 4 digits spell out the word safe.
That is correct.
Funny thing happened the last time I came to Earth.
What was that?
I went to the Walmart, man.
Yes?
And I accidentally went in the back door.
How did that work out?
Well, they stopped me and very gently told me that I needed to go around front and come in.
And then what did you do?
I said, cool, man. Take me to your greeter.
You flew millions of miles just for that.
Hey, man, I don't ride them. I just read them.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know, go.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
I'm back to doing what I love and more.
thanks to the Good Feet store.
I suffered with plantar fasciitis for almost 20 years. I would try drugstore insoles and supports.
If you suffer with plantar fasciitis, we know the search for pain relief can feel like a hopeless ordeal.
I've been through surgeries, foot injections. I thought that foot pain was going to be with me for the rest of my life.
At the Good Feet store, we hear stories every day of all kinds of cheap inserts, expensive shoes, and other failed remedies people have tried that just didn't work.
I was trying all different things. Not a single one worked. And then I was driving past the Good Feet store, and I thought, why not? Give it a try. They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support for my feet. Then it was like, okay, this is different. These make a difference.
I'm so glad I met Good Feet. That changed my life.
Don't lose hope. Give the Good Feet store a try.
We're located at 7341 East Chase Parkway in the shops at East Chase. Now hiring.
At Sweet Creek Farm Market in Pike Road, you'll find farm fresh, locally grown produce all season long. Alabama tomatoes, Hilton County peaches, sweet corn, squash, zucchini, cucumbers, peas, butter beans, farm fresh eggs, local meat, milk, and so much more. Many of the fruits and vegetables come straight from Sweet Creek Farm's own fields. Visit Sweet Creek Farm Market today, just south of Montgomery on Highway 231. Remember, buy fresh, buy local, buy Sweet Creek Farms.
Yes? Yeah, I'm Bill. You called about some breakers tripping?
Oh, yes, Bill. My brother-in-law says you can do almost anything.
That's me. Not much I hadn't seen.
Do you really want someone who does almost anything in your electric box? Think about that. Because each year, thousands of home fires are caused by faulty wiring. That's why you want a professional, like the electricians at Crosby Electric.
Bill, how's it going? Bill, ooh, are you okay?
Oh, yeah, well, I didn't really need my eyebrows anyway.
At Crosby Electric, all technicians undergo rigorous safety training, as well as background checks, drug testing, and continuing education.
Bill, you think maybe I should call a real electrician?
No, these little slip-ups happen. Everybody does it.
Really?
No, not really. When you need professional electric work, or you just like someone to assess your home for safety, call the experts at Crosby Electric, 272-2085, or visit us at crosbyelectric.com.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by Montgomery Paint and Body. From little fender benders to total body repair, MPB will fix it good as new, maybe better. For 4 decades, the Turner family has been getting you back on the road. Call 279-7325.
Well, hi, everybody. Look for a mostly sunny day today with a high temperature in the upper 80s. A little breezy with northwest winds gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Best chance of rain today would be closer to the coast. Mostly clear tonight, low 66. Tomorrow, upper 80s again with a good bit of sunshine and really widely scattered storms at best on Wednesday and Thursday. The rain chance is very small. We'll be near 90 on Thursday and Friday and probably lower 90s over the upcoming weekend. I've got us around 93 by Sunday. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
If it concerns your community, you'll hear about it on News Talk 93.1. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Joey Clark. Eddie Bader in the studio. So I guess we should do a little bit of politics today.
What you got?
First, old Tucker Carlson.
I think I saw Tucker Carlson's son this weekend.
You saw Tucker's son?
Or if nothing else.
Or
Tucker,
somebody look like...
Yeah, the Tucker hairstyle.
Yeah?
It's making its way through the youth.
Oh, it definitely
is. Okay, that's what I'm noticing.
I'm sure the bow tie's going to come back, too.
Oh, please no.
It always comes in phases.
It is true, but at least you know who the nerds are then. So,
Yeah. But Tucker said, I'm done with Republicans. Which it's like, wait, and everybody's so mad about it. Like, it's big headlines.
Why?
Tucker Carlson quits the Republican Party. I'm like, I've been saying crap like that for years.
Right.
Nobody cares. So let's listen in. This is Tucker. I don't even know what show he's on, some podcast. There's a lot of those now.
Yes, there are, Joey.
Right.
Some are good, but some are just.
For instance, this is not a podcast. This is like we're still doing kind of a hybrid of an old school radio
Would
show.
it still be live streaming?
Yeah, well, we are technically live streaming.
Not all live streaming is a podcast.
It's not structured like a pod. We got webcams. Everybody else has now got like cinematic film going on with their podcast, and it's all pre-recorded. And
Ooh, I don't like the pre-recorded.
Yeah, you watch a lot of the pre-recorded.
Yeah, I don't like it because I know we do live radio.
Yeah.
And I know how we screw up, and it's funny. You know, we can see our own scripts. I don't like the pre-recorded because they make it look so slick and it's perfect, and you miss a lot of detail just by them editing some stuff.
Anyway, here's Tucker saying what he said. Let's listen in.
I would not support the Republican Party. There's no chance I would support the Republican Party. I'm not going to support the Democratic Party. I don't know what I'm going to do.
So I'm not going to support the Democratic Party. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Independent, perhaps?
Right. Libertarian.
But at this point, you know, how could I or any American voter support a political party that's not loyal to the United States, that puts the interests of a foreign country above those of its own citizens? Like, that's it's not possible to vote for people like that, and I'm not going to. And I think I voted Republican my entire life. I worked at Fox News, CNN, MSNBC. I've been a consistent defender for 35 years of the Republican Party. I mean, very consistent defender. But there's no defending this because it's immoral, and it's exactly the opposite of what a political party in a democracy is charged with doing, which is representing its own voters, its own citizens, its own nation, and they're not doing that. So, no, I'm out. And if I'm out, then I think a lot of other people are out.
I believe he's talking about Israel.
I believe you're right.
I don't know. I think Tucker comes back if J.D. Vance runs. Like a lot of people do.
Why do you think he's doing it? Why do you think he's saying this?
Because there is a pitched battle going on between the non-interventionist, the peaceniks, the libertarians who have been anti-war for a long, long time. I give them a lot of credit for how anti-war they've been for decades with nobody listening to them. But the more, I think, true America First position, especially on foreign policy, they are in a pitched battle with the neoconservatives that have been running American foreign policy for a long time. And if you notice, and I've been saying this for months, Trump has seemed to split the difference. He's not gone full Ron Paul or full Pope.
Right.
But he's not gone what W did. Like, well, we'll just have to do more of it in Iraq and it'll work.
Just need more.
Just more of it in Afghanistan and it'll work.
More good money, bad problems.
Right. What you have to do is kill everybody. Yeah.
That
and
always
then solve the issue. Like, really? Yeah. Will it? And so it's interesting to see Trump and team split the difference here, because when this started, you had people like Tucker saying, well, yeah, of course, they're doing the bidding of Israel and the neocons. But now you have all the neocons pissed at Trump. But in particular, and Don Jr. made this point, the neocons are like, well, if we go after Trump, then he'll just rip us a new one. So what do? We go after J.D. Vance, because we're also looking towards the future. So why pick a battle with Trump we can't win?
Yeah, he's out anyway.
And instead take on Vance because we think Rubio's our boy here on this issue. He's more in our camp. But here's Don Jr. laying this out, and I think this is correct. This is what we've been seeing over the weekend to a certain degree.
The attacks on J.D. Vance this week, by the neocons, the bot farms, the people who want the forever wars are kind of amazing, because it's like, well, J.D. Vance is going out. I'm like, I don't know, man. I was with my father last weekend for his birthday. I was with my father this weekend, for Father's Day. I've been around the room. It seems like, J.D. Vance is just doing what my father wants him to actually do. They won't attack my father because they're worried that opens them up to the stuff. So they try to go after JD. All the fake nonsense. You saw the thing. I guess it was the PM of Qatar who's helped moderating these debates. They're like, he snubbed him yesterday. It's like, no, dude, they were in the room for like 12 hours prior to like the television thing. They didn't have to give another high five. They've literally been in a room together like all day long. And they run with it like, look at the disrespect to the United States. Like, there's no disrespect. They're like they're getting along well. They're getting things done. They're doing a deal. Like, what's more MAGA than dropping oil prices, making sure Iran doesn't have a bomb, opening up the straits, opening up trade? Like, pretty MAGA to me. And yet, the bots and the other groups really, they'd love to see a forever war.
Yeah, it's about right. And Trump was asked about this by a lovely young Catholic reporter there at the Daily Wire.
Oh, yeah. It's on Catholic. Man.
Yeah, Mary Margaret Olahan.
You're not interested in nothing else unless they're Catholic now? Ooh, is that the one?
Not completely. No, that guy?
No, the blonde.
No, not the blonde.
Too bad.
I mean, if you want to see who this chick is, I'll pull her up.
Well, I mean,
But she's a White House reporter.
Oh, very professional looking.
What is your problem?
Dude, good light, bad light. You ever look at those eyes, dude?
What's wrong with her eyes?
Click on that picture again, if you don't mind. That doesn't look like...
Well, like she's wearing makeup.
Why, because somebody dotted her eye? I mean, look at all that makeup on her eyes, dude.
You are harsh on women.
I'm sorry.
But here, this is Trump being asked by that lovely young Irish Catholic reporter about J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio, bringing up the whole, what about the two guys that are clearly competing?
Those two.
Let's listen in to the question and the answer by the president.
Thank you. What's the latest you've heard from the vice president? Are you happy with his negotiations?
Yeah.
And can you share a little bit about what Secretary Rubio will be doing in the Middle East this week?
I think that they're doing a fantastic job. Our secretary is fantastic. I think he's maybe going to go down as the best ever. And I thought J.D. Vance this morning was fantastic. I watched his news conference, and from Switzerland, he's a very smart guy. Did a great job. When I look at the Democrats, I call them the Democrats. They're dumb. The Democrats. When I watched that, where one of them thought it was World War XI. She said World War XI. She meant World War II. You know about that, right? This is one of their potential leaders, Ilhan Omar, who married her brother to get into the country, by the way, illegally. But when I watch AOC, have no idea on a simple question, what happened when she was over in Switzerland, which she probably never went there before, but she was. And then I watch somebody like JD or Marco. I said, what a difference. What a difference. What a difference a brain makes.
We're never going to get another one like him. You know that.
I know. Yeah, that was funnier than I thought it was.
I just love that. I'm sorry.
I call them the Democrats. What? They're dumb.
They're dumb.
Yeah. Dumb. No, but he was in a good mood yesterday because, this one moment happened where Secretary Chris Wright, the Energy Secretary,
yes,
was trying to lay something out.
Oh, boy.
And you want to talk about nerd alert.
Yeah.
And Trump just can't help himself. He's in his element, baby. Let's listen in.
Job. All of you have, actually. Chris Wright, please.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. So 141 years ago, Albert Einstein, 121 years ago, Albert Einstein published a paper
Nobody
on the
cares.
Good point.
I never go back. And usually they won't catch you. Go
Published
ahead.
a paper on the photoelectric effect.
Okay.
No, the president, I got to hear it again. The president sets you up and he just dropped the ball.
All of you have, actually. Chris Wright, please.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. So 141 years ago, Albert Einstein.
He's struggling.
121 years ago, Albert Einstein published a paper.
Nobody
on the
cares.
Okay, so that last statement, you could see Trump's face just.
He starts smirking.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't help myself.
Gotta shut this down.
Nobody cares.
But he looked like the excited kid at the spelling bee that don't know how to spell the word.
And it's like, calm down. Like, when was 1903 again? When was 1903?
I mean, his body language killed me. He's gripping his hand. He's making tight. He's making light. Just
Yeah. When was 1905 again? When did Einstein do that thing on the Electra or whatever?
Einstein was a surfer.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. It's like nobody cares. Like just say a long
Just
time
say,
ago,
"What's up, buddies?"
Einstein made up a theory a long time ago. He was a brilliant man. Like you know, how brilliant he was. He's a little conflicted over his own brilliance. He knew what gates of hell he might open up by splitting the atom, showing people how to bend light itself. I don't know if that's technically how it is, but you know what I mean.
I just
You
wonder.
make crap up.
Well, that's pretty much what he told the guy. Nobody cares. Nobody's gonna look it up. You can get away with it.
Right.
But I wonder
it's called the weave.
if other people in that group are like, "Oh God, don't call on me! Don't call on me! Don't call on me!"
Yeah. Anyway, we got to hit another break. This part of the program brought to you by Alabama Home Mortgage.
Oh, let me tell you about some great folks over there.
Yeah, okay.
I've got some friends that are going to use their VA. They really didn't even know that they were eligible because even though one of them retired, they thought VA eligibility was not for them. Worked out perfect. So they went literally, they're going to be going in from buying a house from putting $25,000 down. With VA, they're putting zero down.
Right.
They're keeping their own money. So this 25 grand that they've got basically is going to allow them to paint their house. I mean, they can really make it their own. And by using a VA loan, they save them a ton of money on the down payment. I mean, you can go in, and again, they didn't think they qualified.
There are a lot of veterans like that who think, I already used it or I don't qualify or whatever.
Yep.
But no, what you need to do is at least find out from the folks who
Make
know
the
they're at
call.
Alabama Home Mortgage. And even if you're not a veteran, they're going to get you the best possible deal. Whether you're looking to buy or refinance, they can help you out there at Alabama Home Mortgage. And they can serve more than just Alabama. Say you're looking to buy a place, like a second place, in Georgia. Or Florida or Tennessee.
Tennessee.
They can serve all of those states. So y'all check out Alabama Home Mortgage today, 567-4223. That's 567-4223. Or you can always apply online. They get in touch with you real quick after you fill out the forms online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. There is a difference in mortgage companies. Let Kim and Madeline do that for you today. MLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings 6 till 9 and afternoons 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Did you know Epicure and Jack's Tavern is also a butcher shop? Epicure and Jack's Tavern wet age premium cuts in-house and hand cut every steak themselves. That means you're eating the same quality beef restaurants brag about, because they are the ones cutting it. From ribeyes to fillets, this is craftsmanship you can taste. Epicure and Jack's Tavern, where the butcher and the steakhouse live under one roof.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
News and talk without the static. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Welcome back. We have a moment here before the top of the hour break. So this is the same setting in the Oval Office yesterday, and Trump is asked about, what is the sticking point? Israeli troops in Lebanon.
Hey, here's another beauty.
The gold tie ain't playing too good, though.
No, it's just, you've been this career journalist, reporter, you've gone to school, you've won awards and all this stuff. And like, you've been covering Trump now for a few years and like, it's coming. He points at you, you're getting your question ready, but he says this.
Hey, here's another beauty. What's this one? Well,
Okay.
I can't help but love that. I'm sorry, but I can't help but love
Just in
that.
a mood yesterday, anyway.
Hey, here's another beauty. What's this one?
Well,
Here's a real beauty.
early
Go ahead.
today, the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said his forces are not leaving Lebanon. That is a sticking point.
Who did he tell that to you?
He said it publicly in Israel.
Well, we're going to take a look at it.
Well, what would you do to make sure that he doesn't?
Well, I'm not going to
sabotage
tell
the
you
deal?
what I'm going to do, but it gets solved. I'm a problem solver. I get problem solved real fast, including with Bibi. Go ahead.
You know that clown at the circus that you throw the baseballs at?
Mm-hmm.
When he's rolling, he's that guy.
Yeah, man.
And you can't beat him.
No. He's a roast master.
Oh, no doubt.
Sorry,
No
Jeff
doubt.
Ross.
Yeah.
but
He
That's
puts
the
Jeff
true
Ross to
roast
shame.
master.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see. I think this, we'll see the way this deal goes. I have hope. I've been praying for peace. I hope it works out because I think jumping back into that fighting, it's not as easy as everybody's claiming it.
He's a problem solver, Joey. You just got to give him the problems to solve.
Coming up, we could get into apparently Todd Blanche, the acting attorney general, announces charges against 455 defendants across 45 states and territories for healthcare fraud schemes involving over $6.5 billion in false claims submitted to Medicare, Medicaid, and other programs. And Secretary Kennedy said that's the second largest amount ever charged in a single healthcare fraud operation. And Dr. Oz here, we are going to go through some of the techniques that we're actually ramping up the fraud and bringing cases against folks. That's coming up after the break. More Dr. Oz.
Okay, they're busting these people. I saw some of the people, they did a little perp walk.
Mm.
I got to be honest, these don't look like the people that stole the money.
They don't?
They look like either that or they dress very poorly for someone with that kind of money. So I just wonder, again, I don't think your big fish are being caught. Your small ones are getting caught up in it. But I can't imagine. Again, I wanted to get to Alabama, Doge, Alabama.
By the way, and speaking of gay,
Yeah.
see that Keir Starmer
Who's that?
resigned, the Prime Minister of
Oh, yes, I love the way he did it,
of
too.
the UK. You liked how he did it?
Yeah. Trump's my daddy. I must quit now.
And a lot of people have been pointing out that like 7 prime ministers in the last 10 years, it shows what a basket case they
Right.
are over there. And the cat, can't remember his name, but they have an official cat that catches mice around the government building.
Oh, yes.
He's outlasted all these prime ministers.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Just make the cat.
He's got
your
more
league.
gonads than all them prime ministers put together.
But England needs his return to the king.
1,000%.
Shire needs to learn how to stand up for itself. Anyway, we'll be right back after this top of the hour break.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. It is primary day today in 4 states. Voters going to the polls to elect candidates in Utah, Maryland, New York, and South Carolina. In New York, it's a contest among liberals and leftists. Socialist Mayor Zoran Mamdani throwing his support behind 3 far-left candidates who are running against sitting Democrat members of Congress. In South Carolina, an interesting situation as there's a runoff for 2 Republicans running for governor. President Trump endorsing both, saying he just can't decide because he likes them both, and voters will come out ahead if they elect either one. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has been making the rounds on Capitol Hill. He tells senators the Pentagon needs roughly $80 billion, mostly to fund the cost of the war in Iran. Something of a high-tech sell-off around the world today, including on Wall Street, where the NASDAQ is down 484 points, but the Dow is up 32. This is SRN News.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now.
800-583-0141.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
Or call 800-583-0141. That's 800-583-0141.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Victoryland. Victoryland Casinos, crowning $25K free play giveaway. The more you visit, the more chances you have to win. Victoryland Casino, where you can be a winner too.
Well, hi, everybody. Look for a mostly sunny day today with a high temperature in the upper 80s. A little breezy with northwest winds gusting as high as 20 miles per hour. Best chance of rain today would be closer to the coast. Mostly clear tonight, low 66. Tomorrow, upper 80s again with a good bit of sunshine and really widely scattered storms at best on Wednesday and Thursday. The rain chance is very small. We'll be near 90 on Thursday and Friday and probably lower 90s over the upcoming weekend. I've got us around 93 by Sunday. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
When the heat hits to the river region, don't wait. If your AC quits, Hands Heating and Air offers same-day service, or your diagnostic charge is free with their Comfort a Day or You Don't Pay guarantee, plus 24/7 service with no overtime charges.
1819 News.
Alabama's 2 U.S. senators are splitting the vote on a housing bill. That bill ultimately did pass with an 85-5 vote. U.S. Senator Tommy Tuberville voted against the bill along with 4 other Republican senators. Tuberville was opposed to voting for the bill, saying it takes the focus off of the more critical bill to pass, which is the Save America Act that deals with election integrity. Tuberville wants to hold the line on passing any other bills in the Senate until the Save America Act is addressed. U.S. Senator Katie Britt, on the other hand, voted in favor of the legislation. Britt called the bill an important step in empowering Americans to own a home and to increase oversight of federal regulators within housing programs. Britt is now calling on the U.S. House to pass this bill and send it to President Trump's desk. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Did you know that 70% of people experience a potentially traumatic event in their lifetime, and that 6 out of every 100 adults face PTSD every day? Help us bring hope to these survivors by signing up for your Alabama Distinctive PTSD Awareness license plate today. The great thing is you can sign up no matter when your current plate renews, and the first year is complimentary. All you need is your VIN number on hand. Drive awareness, drive hope, and customize your plate today at atease.org.
A search is on in Summerdale for an inmate who left his job assignment on Monday afternoon. 62-year-old Jackie Luttrell walked off of his job assignment at 2:30 in Summerdale. Luttrell has been serving time for a robbery that occurred in Colbert County. The Houston County Commission has approved a county jail expansion project. The approval is for a design to be created by CMH Architects out of Birmingham. The project will cost about $50 million and will add about 300 new beds. Montgomery native and country music star Ella Langley has booked a 2-night concert at Auburn University. The dates have been set for August 28th and 29th at Neville Arena. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number 1 in the number 2 business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's News and Views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. Well, Trump's live in Pennsylvania.
Man's got some energy, dude.
I think he's about to turn into campaign mode in these next few months.
Ooh, that's right. That is right.
Yeah, people think, well, yeah, the Democrats got this in the bag. Yeah, history says that. I don't know about that.
I don't feel comfortable with that at all, that statement.
I just do wonder about the Democrats, too. Like their biggest, latest thing is defunding USAID, like, killed millions of people.
Prove it.
Right.
I mean, just prove it. But, people that buy into that, they're not going to ask.
Elon Musk's response is, all we did was ask for receipt and show how you used the money, and nobody answered.
Thousands of people died because you asked for that receipt.
Right. Anyway, before we get into that, let's go to Sweet Pea. I hit her.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How you doing, man?
I've been listening to y'all for a couple of years, and I'm a big fan.
Thanks, dude.
But, yeah, I just wanted to bring up my opinion on something I've been struggling with for years, and want to see what y'all think about it.
All right.
When I was a little boy, growing up as a little boy, I was taught how to behave like an adult, to work, pay your taxes, get registered to vote, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now, these last couple of years, we're starting to see things like voter fraud, tax fraud, this and that, and then we're starting to see illegal immigrants get free everything. And I work all the time, and I get taxed for just breathing, and it doesn't make any sense to me. What do you guys think?
No, I think you're right in the mainstream of, MAGA country, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is frustrating. Where people work their tail off, and then it looks like, a lot of folks are being brought in. I think everybody's got a heart. Like, you want to help folks that really need the help.
Yeah.
But when you start to smell political gamesmanship and a lot of very powerful forces essentially saying, well, if we can't win the electorate, let's just bring in new people.
Right.
And it's a little cynical and frustrating.
Say the least.
I was driving down the road the other day, and there's a lot of potholes in the road, and I'm like, wait a minute. Don't my tax dollars pay for this? I'm like, y'all need to fix this.
Well, you got to be careful with that because the city leadership is likely to say, you're right, we need these pothole fixed. We need a new assessment, the pothole tax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, you guys take care.
You too, man. Thank you, bud.
Bye.
Yeah, and I just think at the end of the day, it's just tragic. Because there's a lot of folks here who aren't here legally who I think are great folks.
Oh, 100%.
And to see, like, Trump's made I was talking about it yesterday. Trump has made the major play of stopping the flow.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
And I think that's the key. And the only way the Democrats have a chance is they actually convince people that they're going to keep that particular policy. But I don't think they're going to be able to do it with a straight face.
Something I don't understand is what we were told for 4 wears from Biden administration. We're trying to close the border.
We need new legislation.
Yeah.
That compromise James Lankford came up with.
Right.
I'm like, what did Mitch McConnell have on you, Lankford?
But people have come around and noticed, hey, our border is actually closed now. Trump is finally getting some credit, and even Hillary Clinton came out the other day and gave him some credit for Iran. So what do you got? You got nothing.
Got nothing. Now, on this USAID thing.
Yeah.
So, like, one of the main things is like, well, you've stopped like funding against all sorts of diseases in Africa, and thus millions are now dying.
Okay.
Which is like, you sure?
You got receipts?
Well, this is the African Union's top diplomat to Washington, D.C.
Uh-huh.
Ericana is her first name.
Okay.
And this is an interview with Al Jazeera.
Oh, Al Jazeera.
Yeah.
Doesn't Al Gore? He sold them that network.
Mm-hmm. Yes. For a few goats.
Yes, he did.
Right. And some oil rights, too. That's what we sell here. Goats and oil rights. Hey, some good goat, man. You ever had some good goat?
Oh, I love some good goat. That's one of the things I go to Jamaica for.
Yeah, when it's done right, when it's in a stew, or it's like
curry goat.
Oh,
some of the best, man.
Anyway, like if it's such a big problem, like if closing USAID could cause so many child deaths in Africa, why would this top diplomat from the African Union celebrate its shutdown?
Ooh.
Is it because she's just heartless, or maybe she understands what game is afoot with a lot of these, this NGO network?
We need to understand the real reason why USAID is in Africa. Their sole purpose was to act as if they're coming to rescue Africa. They're coming to fill in the gaps in government services, gaps in education, gaps in healthcare. They are coming in claiming that they're introducing grassroots initiatives that are going to help the people. And so they use that as a way to go into the most remote parts of Africa. They're talking about government advocacy. When you look at it on paper, it all looks really good, but they're actually wolf in sheep's clothing. They are using that open access, sounding humanitarian, to constantly destabilize governments. I can tell you right now, the majority of African leaders, and not just African leaders, but leaders in the developing world, are celebrating the exit of USAID.
Nice.
Oh, but no, you're killing. It's like,
who's down? Who are we killing?
I'm so tired of everybody just taking things at face value on stuff like this.
Oh, yeah.
Especially.
Well, I heard the
It's
headline, Joey. It must
incredibly
be right.
frustrating. Like, oh, that's just conspiratorial. It's like, no, like, are you a child? We're just spreading freedom and democracy and making people healthy. Like,
Not really.
Not really.
We're digging wells, Joey. We're getting people water.
All right. Can't you do that without like some just slush fund coming from the federal government? Couldn't you get a bunch of rich buddies? You have a lot of rich buddies, don't you?
We do have that. Yeah.
And like, it doesn't cost that much to build wells and drill
but
wells.
why spend their money when we can spend your money?
Which makes me think it's about something else than actually getting people good, clean water, which is a great cause.
It is a great cause.
Of all the things to give money to,
It's hard
making
to argue
sure
with
folks
that
we
one.
don't even know have clean
Right.
water solves a lot of problems for a lot of people. But daggone. But that's been the big fight going on there. Then we got another just quick check-in with the Texas Senate race.
Yeah.
And the literal demon. Now, if you were actually a demon, like you were first initially created as an angel and you decided in that moment of creation, I don't like the purpose God gave me, I'm going to rebel and join Lucifer.
Okay.
And so you're out there and you've gotten a hold of some human body and you're like, I'm a demon, but I'm going to present myself as a Christian. Would you perhaps say things like this? This is James Tallarico.
Yeah, and that's, you know, I always think of myself as a Christian who hates Christianity, right? And like I always get drawn back into it.
Well, I was just talking about the people and the organization and the internal politics. It's like, no, it sounds like you said what you said.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's, you know, I always think of myself as a Christian who hates Christianity, right? And like I always get drawn back into it.
Anyway, let's hope Ken Paxton actually delivers. I think he will.
I sure hope so.
But apparently there's another campaign story, and it's right here in our own backyard, the brand new, or actually back to the old that was around forever, essentially, District 2, Congressional District 2.
Oh, that's right. We're back with that,
because
right?
we had the runoffs, and we're so glad those are over.
Aren't we, though?
But now we have the special elections. I think coming up in August. I don't know off the top of my head. August 18th, maybe.
think it's
Don't
August.
quote me on that.
I think it is August.
And yesterday, President Trump endorsed Rhett Marquez.
Yes, he did.
Who used to be Katie Britt's neighbor, I believe.
Is that right?
Yeah. And by the way, Jerry Curl was asked about how Katie Britt was going against him, and now she's endorsing him. And Jerry Curl told Jeff Poor, you know what, that happens in races. And, you know, Rhett used to be her neighbor. And she called me and said, now that Rhett's out of this thing, I'm happy to help you in any way, and I appreciate that. I'm like, huh. Interesting. So everything, the hatch is buried. Everybody loves everybody now. I want to believe that. But anyway, Trump endorsed Rhett Marquez.
Okay.
Which, happy to have Rhett on the show.
Sure.
If I had to guess at this moment, Rhett will be the next congressman from District 2.
Okay.
But there's another fella running in Congressional District 2 named David Matthews. And Mr. Matthews decided to put out a video. I have not watched this yet. It just came out at 1819news.com. Erica like America.
I love Erica.
Erica Thomas put this out. And apparently the headline reads, President Trump owes me nothing. CD2 hopeful David Matthews releases emotional video responding to Trump's Marquez endorsement. So you want to watch the emotional video?
You know I do.
All right. Let's cue this up. And
I love to see men get emotional.
Turn on the projector.
Good boy.
Oh. Okay. First off, like, how do we think of the first 10 seconds of this? It like the camera's on an empty, is that a wrought iron bench?
Yes, that would be a wrought iron bench.
And is that an old subway sign behind the wrought iron bench leaning up against what appears to be an old wood cabin?
It looks that way, yes, sir.
And he's clearly in the woods because you can hear all the bugs
Right.
just giving that nice hum and chirp.
Right, right.
So, and you see him put down his Tervis tumbler, his stainless steel tumbler. I don't know this man, but this first impression, it's not great.
How is it not great?
Because first impressions are made in the first 10 seconds. I'm not saying I'm good at it. First 10 seconds, you turn on my show, you're like, who the hell is that fruit? But
I don't
get
see
it.
anything negative. He has got a tumbler. He's got a nice dress shirt. It's in 10 seconds.
You're right. I'm judging too quick.
The sighing, okay.
I'm judging too quick.
I get the sighing, but
Hold on, let's back it up from the beginning. Let's give him a chance.
Okay.
Oh. Wait. So he's clearly got he's got to be over 40.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because
the grunt.
it is impossible. I'm getting there at 37. I'm getting close. It's impossible to sit down without making a noise.
Sitting down or standing up.
Or getting up.
Yep.
Right. But that one was like the bench
tumbler.
elicited it a lot.
The tumbler, the way he kind of just dropped the tumbler.
Right.
That's where I knew we were going in for a message.
It does have that vibe. Let's keep going here.
Hello. My name is David Matthews. I'm running to be the next congressman of the 2nd District of Alabama. And today I wanted to make a video. Some news has come out, and we're still trying to understand it, and we don't know all the details. And we'll probably, make another video sometime in the near future when we know more. But for now, I want to make a video and talk about my relationship with the president.
Okay, you're explaining about making a video in a video you're currently in. Just get to the point, man. Talk about anal retentive. Yeah, I said it.
So I guess I'll start back in 2015. So I was watching live online when Donald Trump came down the golden escalator and walked on stage, hugged his kids, and made a speech. And I'd say probably in the first 45 seconds of that speech, I knew, without a doubt, like, this is the guy. This is the one that we've been waiting for. And the reason I knew that was because I watched the 2012 presidential campaign and election with Mitt Romney running against Barack Hussein Obama, or Barry Sorrento, whatever his real name is. But I watched that presidential election and I saw a weak Republican Party.
So what do you think of him so far? Now that we got over the first impression, which I admit we are not very charitable. Because we're just having fun. We don't mean it personally.
Right. But I don't know, he kind of lost me.
He's lost you already? Yeah. He brought you back a little bit with that Barry Soetoro
He
thing.
did.
Though.
He did. That got me, but then we're back to him and Hall.
And by the way, you voted for Obama.
One time, we all make mistakes. You sold Bitcoin.
I know.
Okay. We all make mistakes.
Yeah, I'd be doing a lot better. I had 9.
We would
I
all
had
be doing
9 of those things.
We'd all be doing a lot better if I hadn't voted for Hussein Obama. I agree with that, too.
Anyway, let's keep going with David Matthews. He's reacting to the news that Trump endorsed his opponent. Yeah. No, people called me a human Eeyore. Anyway, well, he did just have Trump endorse his opponent, so
Right,
maybe you'd be an
he-
Eeyore too.
Right.
Like rain.
And you all know what that looks like.
Rain.
A weak
one that's
Republican
just
Party.
not ready for what was developing on the horizon, what we are facing today. And so when Donald Trump ran, there wasn't a question. And I followed his campaign very closely ever since he walked down that escalator. And on March of 2016, I somehow had the opportunity to get my toe in the door of the Trump campaign, which I never could have imagined. And for 3 days, I worked my butt off to try to prove my worth. I was an unpaid field representative. We're up in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Never been to Wisconsin. And for 3 days, I worked my butt off. And I made some lifelong friends there, actually. Shout out to Pat, if you're watching this. But after 3 days, I guess my efforts did not go unnoticed, and I was promoted. Or I guess given a job, but promoted to the Western Pennsylvania Field Director position, where I oversaw all 34 counties of a very important swing state. A state that no Republican had won since Ronald Reagan in 1988, a year after I was born. And so that experience was incredible.
Why are you
I
chuckling,
also-
Eddie?
Mike, I had to make these stupid videos like this all the time. I get it.
Now, the what are that, cicadas in the background?
Yeah.
Whatever that is. Like, that's not...
After 5 o'clock, Joey.
It's just... Like, I'm used to them, but it's also when I'm hearing it through a video. I'm like, it's not the greatest.
It's not the greatest. And if you haven't explained yourself, how deep are we? 3 minutes? 4
3.5 minutes in.
You hadn't got your point across by now. You've lost 80% of the people that are listening.
Oh, I know.
And nice guy, but there's a little bit of him and Han and going on. Get to the damn point, man.
I made some lifelong friends there.
In Pennsylvania, in
yeah.
West Pennsylvania.
Some
Wisconsin.
of which
Swing state.
who plan on renting a bus and driving down to Alabama to help knock doors to get me elected into Congress. But 2 days after the primary election was over, I met a young woman. We went on a date for lunch in the shadows of the Cathedral of Learning in Pittsburgh. And it was a 3-hour-long lunch, and I thought it was going well. And then we had a very, in my opinion, awkward goodbye, and I was like wondering if I did something wrong, and got really flustered. Ended up getting lost in Pittsburgh because I was, I took a liking to this young woman.
Okay,
And-
he's hooked me back, Eddie Bader, because I'm a hopeless romantic at
I
heart. So
agree.
he's about to tell a love story here.
I hope it's a love story. 'Cause
In the shadows of the Cathedral of Learning in Pittsburgh.
Awkward.
3-hour lunch with an awkward ending.
exit. Yeah.
What, did you try to like hug or
think somebody went in
fist
for a
bump?
kiss.
Somebody might have gone in for a kiss. You ever gone in for a fist bump and somebody grabs your hand like it was going to be a
Yeah.
handshake?
Happens
All
a
right.
lot. I've done that myself. I've been guilty. I'm an old guy. Plus, I remember back in the day, fist bumps were for terrorists. You don't remember that when Obama was in office and him and Michelle fist bumped and everybody blew up? That's what terrorists do.
Oh, good. Yeah, we talk about Trump derangement syndrome, but some of y'all were a little deranged around the Obama.
I agree with you on that. I might have been a victim.
Indian socialism.
You got me, Joey.
That's how you get anthrax. Sneaking it through the window pane.
Yep.
Anyway, he's about to tell, I guess, his whole love story.
Tell it.
We're 4.5 minutes in.
Tell it,
And
man.
when I finally got on the main highway to go back to Monroeville, which was about 45 minutes east of Pittsburgh, I get a text. And it's from that young woman. And she's asking if I want to go out to dinner that night. And I was planning on flying out of Pittsburgh and back to Alabama the next day.
The cicadas like that.
So I
point.
took her up on that offer. And that young woman, Emily, is now my wife. And we have 5 young, beautiful, and intelligent children. Ages 7, 6, 5, 4, and our youngest just turned 1 in May. I would not have these kids today. I gotta lock in here. I would not have these kids today if Donald Trump never ran. He was a very successful businessman. Had a great life. But chose to push it all away to run for office. And because he did that, I now have 5 beautiful kids. And a wonderful wife.
At least he's crossing his leg like a man. Do you want me to just keep going, or do you want to throw in a comment?
How can you take it seriously at this point? He's a grown-ass man crying because...
in front of a subway sign on a wood shack.
I get it. Everybody's got an emotional love story. I get it.
Man.
And to your children, that's great. But dude, what are you doing here? Why are you affecting my life with this?
Again, folks, if you're just tuning in, Donald Trump yesterday endorsed Rhett Marquez to be the next congressman, at least the Republican nominee from the new Congressional District 2, which is actually the old one in the special election coming up in August.
Right.
And this gentleman named David Matthews, which he caught a gun with just Dave Matthews and got a few votes that way, even though that guy's a crazy flaming lip.
He is crazy.
But he's an amazing musician.
Man, he can play.
Anyway, he put out this emotional video. We're about halfway through it. It started with like how he is trying to understand Trump's endorsement of his opponent. Then it went into like his backstory, his life story. And it got to the point of where he met his wife because of the campaign work he did. And now they have 5 beautiful children, which is a beautiful thing. God bless you, brother. But now he's crying. So we're going to keep going.
I did not orchestrate this.
Oh, now
Hello.
one of his sons is walking
This is
in.
my son, Major.
Major
I owe
Matt.
everything to our president. Everything. That man, he owes me nothing. He does not owe me an endorsement.
Are you starting to cry?
A little bit.
Again, his son sitting on the bench with him.
But I digress. I continued on the campaign for the general election. My glasses fogging. And I had the opportunity to join his administration. I was sworn into office on January 20th, 2017, and I served all 4 years. And the things that I learned... You want to go into Mama? Okay. The things that I learned a lot. I learned a lot that people who typically go up to the House or Senate, they never have the opportunity to learn. And frankly, I learned things that I wish I did not know. Our country could be doing a lot better. Our government could be run a lot better. And I want to use my experience. I want to use my experience to make this country better. In the second term, I had the opportunity to join, and I did. I uprooted my entire family, and without hesitation. I left a great job, a dream private sector job that I never in a million years thought I would ever be able to have. But I did not hesitate. I actually left my pregnant wife and 4 young children to go up and serve while she stayed back home because she wanted to have the baby at our house in Ozark, Alabama. I'd come home every other weekend, and in May of last year, we had Maureen. Wonderful blessing. And I served in the second term for about 1 year and 2 months, and then the opportunity to join this race came before me. And to be honest with you, I never thought I would ever run for office. I know what that takes. And since 2017, people have been calling me congressman. For, I don't know, I guess the way I came across when I'm briefing sensitive subjects, I don't know. But when people would call me congressman, I'd roll my eyes. Because frankly, I don't think too highly of the people we elect into office because I don't think they do a good enough job.
Should have started with that.
When are you going to run, David? When are you going to run? When are you going to run? I'm sorry, I'm never this emotional. Lock in. All right.
Are you a little uncomfortable now?
My answer would always
Yeah,
be
I
the
am
same. I am not ever going to consider running for office unless a door opens and the path is clear to me.
Okay.
If God shows me this path, I will step on it.
Right.
That's what I would say. I've never thought it would happen, ever. I didn't think it would happen until years after the second term. And Emily and I have had a lot of difficult, life-changing decisions that we've had to make in the past 10 years. And we always prayed for guidance and asked for a path. And we always got that path, but sometimes it was obscure. But we would know. This time it was as clear as it has ever been.
Mm-hmm.
And we stepped on it, and I left a job in the administration that I adored. A job that was doing a lot of good for our country. And I don't know if this door opened and this path showed itself because I'm going to win. After today's news, I think the chances of me winning may go down a lot. I still got to learn a lot more about that. But we stepped on the path because I'm a man of my word. If the path shows itself, I'll step on it, and I did. So here we are today. But anyway, I think that's all I have to say today. I apologize for my emotions. I'm not a guy to cry often, but really ever. But I guess that's my story about my relationship with the president. And when I learn more about the circumstances behind the endorsement behind my opponent, I'll make more comments. But with that, I think that's all I have for today. So hope you have a good day, and thanks for watching.
Then he gets up and they end on the empty wrought iron bench with the subway sign leaned up against an old wooden shack.
You ever been to an office meeting that was a huge waste of time that could have been an email?
Yeah.
Or you just lived it live,
right? What is there to figure out, man? You have a great little backstory. It's amazing that you got that family, but you ain't Katie Britt's neighbor.
Not only that,
you can grow up you gotta have its connections. That's why Trump endorsed Marco.
Pretty much 12 minutes.
Yeah, 12 minutes.
You could have got that message out in 2.5, 3 minutes.
Easy.
Sounded a lot more professional. I know some people can understand the emotion or whatever, but I feel, as you see, I feel very uncomfortable with a grown man crying, especially when it's like something you want
to. Unless you earn it, like it's a truly moving.
Right, then I'm there
story.
for you like nobody's business.
Right, but it's your own interior thing, and it sounded like he's a little upset that he thought this is the path God told him to walk down, and now this guy swoops in, gets the Trump endorsement, and he's like, but I thought my story was I always was working for Trump, and I had this opportunity here.
But here's what I don't understand. Why are you having that conversation with me? Have that conversation with God.
Yeah, but also, like, sometimes God shows you a path, and he puts a rake on the ground that hits you in the face. Why? To make you better.
Right. I just...
To humble you a little bit.
I don't know. Glad I don't have to vote for him.
Well,
nice guy,
he's in the race. You might consider it.
No, he's a nice guy for sure, but I want my leaders to be just a little bit more
tough.
On the exterior, anyway.
On the exterior. Yeah.
That's uncomfortable. If I came in here and just started crying to you about,
I'm Eddie Bader. My full exterior is that I'm a man. It's like I've been thrown into a federal prison and I got to fight on my first day to show how much of a badass I am. That's the sort of man I want to vote for.
I'll do federal time all day long. It's a lot easier.
Better than state prison?
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
county.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially Alabama State.
Yeah. I'll do the rec club out there at Maxwell all day long.
Anyway, we got to hit this quick break. We'll be right back with some of these phone calls.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
Behind every clean lobby, every polished boardroom, every safe, spotless workplace, there's Janie King Franchise Center who takes pride in making it happen. These are your neighbors, people who live here, work here, and care about the businesses that shape our community. They show up, they follow through, and they make sure your facility is ready for the day, every day. That's why companies across the community trust Janie King as their local cleaning partner. Visit JanieKingCleans.com today.
At Montgomery Men's Health, we saw a bunch of patients last month. Almost none came because of an ad. They came because something happened. A fight with a wife who finally said, "Get help." A breakup. A new relationship that made them aware of things they used to ignore. A photo a friend tagged them in. One guy said he just stared at himself in the mirror. And that was enough. If today's your day, call right now. 334-440-3663. I'm Dr. Smith, urologist and advisor to Montgomery Men's Health. Built on almost 15 years of treating men in Alabama, one patient at a time. Dedicated to ED, low T, and male performance. Here's what happens when you call. We book you this week. We'll get a lab in an hour. For ED, we walk you through your real options at the same visit. A plan before you leave. Don't let today turn into next year. Call now. 334-440-3663. That's 334-440-3663. MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com. This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
I was in foot pain for 20 years, trying to give it relief, buying all these different insoles, drugstore insoles, custom insoles. I spent thousands of dollars. I bought all these products and not a single one worked. I really, truly needed to have relief in my feet. And the Good Feet arch supports were what gave me the relief I needed.
For over 20 years, we've been helping people like Teresa actually live the life they love without their feet getting in the way.
They wanted to make sure that I got something that my feet felt good in, not somebody else's feet. I love the fact that I can wear these arch supports in all my shoes. I have boots, I have cowboy boots, I have running shoes, I have walking shoes, I have flat shoes, I have heels. It makes me so happy. If you ask my husband, he will crack up because there is no store I would rather go in than a shoe store. I'm Teresa, and that's my Good Feet story.
See what we can do for you with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
We're located at 7341 East Chase Parkway in the shops at East Chase. Now hiring.
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
Weather service of H&H Carpets, where right now, get a load of this, listen close, you get a house full of carpet for $19.95 installed. Unbelievable. They're located at 6450 Atlanta Highway, just across from Walmart.
Well, hi, everybody. No big surprises. There will be some random storms roaming around into the evening hours tonight. You can still encounter one of those. Many towns will stay dry. Very humid tonight. Overnight low temperature in the lower 70s. I think tomorrow's highs will be in the upper 80s to around 90. And each day this week, there will be scattered, random, mostly afternoon and evening storms here and there. We are locked into a deep June summertime pattern. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
The River Region's first and only news talk station on FM. Live, local talk. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. Anyway, let's go to the phones reacting to that video. And I misspoke. The special primary election will be in August, but it'll be August the 11th.
Okay, so a week before.
August the 11th.
Okay.
Let's go to Pat. Hey, Pat, how you doing?
Good afternoon, guys. Yeah, that was agony to listen to that, Joey.
It didn't get better, did it?
It did. I just the ums and the ahs, the verbal pauses. I used to grade speaking in the Air Force.
Oh boy!
I was an instructor, officer training school, and he'd have failed that briefing in a heartbeat because of the ums and the ahs, the verbal pauses, and took too long to get to his point.
Yes.
Yeah. Wasn't organized, and I understand emotion when you talk about your kids and whatnot, but it just that turned me off big time.
Me too. It didn't appear to be genuine, to be honest. And it just turned me off.
I was like, I had no idea what to expect. I just saw emotional video, and like that was like watching a train wreck.
It was.
Man.
I feel bad for the guy.
So anyway, I wish him best in whatever he ends up doing.
Yeah.
But,
Agreed.
But I don't think he's going to be a congressman.
Don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think that's the path.
Anyway.
Well,
you have a blessed day.
You too. Take it, Pat.
Yeah, you know that scene in Austin Powers where the guy's like, stop with the steamroller?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what we watched.
But someone should have told him.
And the fact that his own son, we were talking about all fair, goes, Dad, are you crying? And you left it all in. You didn't have to put that video out. You could have reshot the video and got a quick 3-minute, like.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Let's go to Duke. Hey, Duke, how you doing?
What's up, Duke?
Oh, boy.
What you say, Duke?
Man. Oh. That's Tim Scott right there. That's Tim Scott.
That's Tim Scott in his real form.
That's Tim Scott. That's Tim Scott. That's Tim Scott, the white version right there. Version 2. Version number 2. A volume number 2, like they used to do on the CDs. Volume number 2 or whatever.
2.0.
Or 22 or something. But yes. Oh Lord have mercy, boy. And old Trump smell a weak one a mile away. So
Yes, you're right about that, Duke.
So, and then, every once in a while, Trump love to take him a little nap every once in a while, live TV and every once in a while.
Well, you got to.
He'll be a perfect one so Trump can get him a nap in with this boy right here.
I think Trump's nap on that would last a short period of time before he'd wake up and go, "Are you still talking? Shut up."
Try to throw a Tootsie Roll in his mouth.
Just to shut him up. But you're right. He can smell weakness, and it's an emotional time for the guy. I hate it, but man, that did nothing to serve any kind of confidence.
This Tim Scott right here. That's Tim Scott.
No.
That's white
Dude, I like seriously, how bad do you have to mess up as a white guy to be called an Uncle Tom? Right. That's pretty crazy.
I'm telling you, boy, he right there. He right there. He wasn't no cat we talking about last week at the trailer park.
Yep.
Hanging out of the head with them trucks. They have flags on the trailer and the mobile home about to fall in. Yeah. Shoot, man, they need to run this ball back to the house for you making a video like that.
Yeah.
Running back all back to the house with a stick.
Oh, no doubt, man.
Yeah.
But all right, so if your wife lets you if you put a video out there, hey Duke, if you put a video out there like that, and your wife says, "Hey, it's okay," she doesn't advise you one way or the other. Are you a little bit mad with her when you get all the pushback and you're like, "Baby, you was my test run"?
No.
No?
No. Well, it might be in character, but you shouldn't do that.
Okay.
She would know that'll sit up right there. She know that'll sit up right there. She set me up with that one. Then she had my stuff on the porch when I get to the house. All my stuff is packed, ready to go. So she said, "I don't want no weak man in this house right here."
That's all I could see.
And
I'm not saying because he was crying to weak man, but his reasoning.
Well, it sounds like there's a lot he didn't say too. That like the crying was not explained and it wasn't earned.
No, he don't do it every day though. Doesn't cry hardly much at all.
Right.
That was explained.
He was crying because he happy because Trump endorsed it. So that's what he happy but crying about. That what got me worked up.
Yeah, and it's like you did great in Wisconsin, you did great in Pennsylvania, but I know Katie Britt, and she wants Rhett, so I'm going with Rhett.
And honestly, that Katie Trump relationship, we know who runs it.
And Rhett has money.
Yes, he does have money.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ed, I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna go. All Trump got to do is stomp his feet at him. He get to crying and go on like a little bitch before going on. Wiping down, now on his shirt and carrying on and all that. Man, come on now.
Just don't need that. Don't need that leadership.
But he got a bunch of them on the. He got a bunch of them on the team already. Like they can right on in.
You got to have some yes men. Right, I mean, when you're surrounded by all these people, you do got to have you a few yes men.
All of them yes men and women up there now. You know it. So he fit right in now with that.
I don't think of Katie as being a yes woman. In fact, I remember somebody coming down and kissing the ring at Katie's.
Now, Katie. Yeah. He ain't gonna mess with Katie too much. But Tommy Tuberville.
No, okay.
Right here. Tommy just like him. He's just like him.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
I don't think Coach cries like that, man.
Yes,
No, man, you're wrong about that, dude.
This guy don't remind me of being a doggone football coach at Auburn. He don't remind me of those days.
As many times as we've been beat, I ain't never seen Tuberville cry. So.
Donald Trump tell me I'm gonna do it. See, I don't like that right there. I don't like that at all right there.
Now, Duke, if I could just give you an example of how I know Coach Tuberville, and I'll just say it outright. It's after the first time I interviewed him, and it was the week right before the weekend of the Iron Bowl, and I think it was Bo Nix or somebody or whoever it was, and take a photo with Coach with Jack Campbell. Coach slaps me, kind of backhands me on the leg and goes, "What do you think? This slapdick quarterback ours going to F up the game?" I'm like, I'm voting for that man.
This is my guy. This is my guy. Yeah. He speaks my language.
No, Coach ain't like that guy we just played.
But Trump got hold to him. Once Trump get hold to one of them, boy, they messed up a life. Now I'm telling you. These men, I don't know what they let me leave that alone. I've been saying something.
But if you're agreeing with the boss, why is that so bad? Why can't they think?
That make your job easy, though. That make your job easy, you know.
Who wants a hard job?
Get along and whatever.
Who wants a hard job? And let Trump do all that.
Anyway, Duke, I'm running out of time, man. I gotta.
All that sucking up and licking up and all that stuff. That's too much for me. That's too much. All
right. See you, brother.
This part of the program brought to you by Bo Goodson and the Goodson Group. And there at the Goodson Group, Bo and his team are ready to help you, whether you're looking to buy or sell real estate, houses, property here in the Montgomery and surrounding market. Bo's been working in the River Region real estate market for about half a century now. And not only can they help you with buying and selling property, they have management services available. Should you want to rent out your home, great idea in this market, really is. But managing it yourself, especially if you have no experience, kind of pain in the butt. And even when you have experience, kind of a pain in the butt. Why not, for a reasonable fee, have the Goodson Group do that for you? You can always learn more at thegoodsongroup.com or give them a call at 551-0225. That's 551-0225. Bo Goodson and the Goodson Group. Let's go to Daddy-O. Hey, Daddy-O, how you doing?
What's up, guys?
How you doing, bud?
Man?
Y'all doing all right today?
Yeah, I'm okay. You okay?
I was going to go in there and get me a beer and a shot of Crown, but listening to that for 10 minutes of that time, I went and got 2 tablespoons of Pepto-Bismol. And I didn't want no. If they told me right out, I won't need a shot of whiskey. I can tell you that my stomach went turning. But hey, Joey, I know that you are good impersonator of Trump. I want to hear you say the reason I did endorse him because we got enough crybabies in Washington. We don't need another.
Well, I didn't endorse him because I watched before the video. In fact, I heard people who met with him and he was crying the whole time, came crying to me, and I'm like, we don't endorse. We got enough crybabies in Washington D.C.
Hey, that guy, he just run his public image and his future, any career, a future of being a politician, don't you think?
Unless he somehow makes a joke out of it. But yeah, it's not just the crying. It was the whole composition and putting it out there. It was like, you okay, man? It made me ask more questions about, you all right, dude?
His feelings were hurt more that Trump didn't endorse him than it was if I'm not getting elected.
Yeah, I suspect there's more that he was thinking about than just even the politics. And it's like, yeah, I think you got enough. Go be a good dad. Go work in the private sector.
He probably is a pretty good father, but he needs to draw back on those tears a little bit because, like you said, Mr. Trump, President Trump, we don't need any more crybabies up there in Washington. We got enough.
Amen. Well, I appreciate you, Daddy-O.
Take care, Daddy-O.
This part of the program brought to you by Dylan Ring. Mm-hmm. And it is still Leslie Ryder's birthday.
Yes, it is.
So happy birthday, Leslie Ryder. And in fact, y'all get by Dylan Rings, 119 Brown Springs Road, just to wish her a happy birthday.
For real.
Of course, when you stop by, you'll see that amazing inventory they have. High-end jewelry items.
Inventory. One of the things I like, I know we don't wear them anymore because of our phones, those watches. It's a classy look for a man.
That is a classy
It really
look.
is a good look for a man.
It really is. Like, especially if you hit 40 and you're trying to get that younger lady who kind of has that wants a salt and pepper dad.
Yeah. She wants to know what time it is.
Right. Maybe actually getting a proper watch. That's the way you go. Maybe you already have a watch and you need the battery replaced.
That, or maybe you wore it for many years, or maybe you inherited your dad's watch. You need to get it cleaned up. You want to start wearing that.
They can do that for you,
Yeah, they
gentlemen.
can.
And of course, maybe you got like a niece or a daughter, and you want to just do a fun like father-daughter thing, or it could be the aunts in town, and you want to do like charm bracelets, like starter jewelry stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They have stuff like that.
All day.
And of course, they have custom design work. I'm wearing a piece around my neck right now. Josh Ryder made me this beautiful. Josh the jeweler made this Sacred Heart pendant and did just a remarkable job on it. He's very easy to work with. And of course, maybe you got some old jewelry that you want to combine, like Josh Ryder can do it. I was telling somebody that the other day.
Oh, definitely.
That you need to stop by, see Josh. He can take, say, an old engagement ring and wedding band and make it into something that ain't about weddings, but still keep the materials and stuff.
Beautiful, too.
So he does great work. They do great work. But again, happy birthday to Leslie. Love you, Leslie. Y'all stop by. Dylan Rings, 119 Brown Springs Road. And again, be sure to say happy birthday to Leslie Ryder. We'll be right back.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings 6 till 9 and afternoons 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
This is your roving reporter. Today I'm talking with a prospector. That's right, man. I'm prospecting for gold. You dig? No, but it looks like you do. And you know the first thing I'm going to do when I strike it rich? What's that? I'm going to hire David Ernest to be my money man. You mean everyone's favorite asset preservationist? That is correct, man. I'm going to call him up at 833-596-7233. 833-596-SAFE. You know, I've heard a lot of good things about David Ernest. You know, he's the best money man around with over 40 years of experience. Experience is necessary, especially when you're digging for gold. That's right, man. And I can see that you don't have very much experience. What do you mean, man? Well, you have the little plastic bucket and shovel like a kid would take to the beach. Yeah, man, well, I want to start out small and kind of pace myself up until I strike it rich. Well, maybe you should call David Ernest first. You think he's got a shovel? Never know till you ask. I dig, man.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Vaughan Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
Live, local talk. The River Region's most trusted voice for news and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Joey Clark. Eddie Vader in the studio. Been here all day.
Yeah.
And we have Ray Bowles on the line.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, Ray, how you doing?
I'm good. I got a customer beeping in trying to let me know if I can put the carpet in this afternoon or not, but I'll call him back in a minute. And, we talk about LVP and we talk about wood, but we never really talk a lot about carpet because it is private carpet. Y'all know we do carpet.
Yes, you do.
But, man, it sure is nice getting up in the morning on soft carpet.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that.
And especially pet-proof carpets. So you know what happens with pets. It just happens. They don't do it on purpose. Well, sometimes they do.
Sometimes they look you right in the eye.
They just, I tell you, I've seen so many times somebody shut the door and forget their cat's in the room. And
Yep.
over the door and it's like, and then the cat's sitting there looking at them like, you shouldn't have shut the door.
Yeah, a cat will tell you in a minute. That was your fault, not mine.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I might not have thumbs, but I got claws, baby. You don't do that to me.
That's right.
Yeah, matter of fact, we have one outdoor cat, and this morning when I got up to let Apollo out, the Doberman, there was a dead mole in his food bowl.
He's letting you know. Taking care of business.
Yeah, he loves the dog. Him and the dog, it's great. They're the best buddies. He went up and found him a mole for breakfast this morning. So if you're in the mood or you need a carpet replaced in one bedroom or the whole house, call us, 285-8117. We'll come out and give you that free measurement. Next thing you know, you got a floor down. Just that easy.
Again, that's 285-8117. And be sure to tell them you heard Ray Bowles on the radio selling carpet.
Yeah.
And Bart said, ask for Bart.
Ask for Bart.
Is his discounts as good as Chad's?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And David's off this week, so he's really over there. If he's listening, he's rubbing his head right now.
Oh, good deal. All right,
guys. Y'all have a great day.
You too, Ray. See you, brother.
So we learn anything today?
We have Pike Road Summerfest 2026.
Yeah, this Thursday evening.
Thursday evening, June 25th, 5:30 to 7, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Maybe to 8.
That could be. Or it could be to the party.
And then we learn not to put out a 10-minute video that's meandering where you cry, where your own son looks up to you from a wrought iron bench with an old Subway sign leaned up against an old wood shack as the cicadas are just...
Yeah, even they're laughing at you.
And your own son's like, Daddy, are you crying?
Right. Right. That's a core memory for that guy, for that kid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's some therapy coming. That's therapy coming.
Well, we had our therapy session to kick off the show. We learned about that.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Pretty good, too.
Yeah, it was a good one. Anyway, I did pray for your mom.
Thank you. Must work because she's always good.
Eddie's mom.
She's got it going on.
Anyway, y'all stay tuned. Happy Hour with Greg and Master Thespian.
Ja.
They're next.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.